very interesting episode of Critical Critique today. Very different. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's a me wanting to do strim. Me do strim for once instead of Ali do strim. I'm gonna be doing the strim. Uh, as you saw, I like to be a little bit more fancy. My stream has cat girls. Ali, does your stream have cat? Hey, I made a jank version of it first. You can't take all the credit. you can't. You can't. It's all the thing. Yeah, Ali is here. Yeah. Oh, is Discord deciding to be fucking gay? Is it? Hang on. It might be gay. Yeah, hang on. I might have to make sure. Hang on. Hang on. See, I knew something was gonna go wrong. I knew something was gonna go wrong. Hang on. Discord. Okay, right. Say some things. Do some sayings. Yeah, you're not coming through. Shit. I knew something was gonna go wrong. Hang on. Because I'm trying to do this thing where it's like. What if I switch it to? Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be fucking. Why does it always have to be me, Ali? Why does it always have to be me that has problems? Oh yeah. Schizo hours on the stream right now. Window title must match. Let's try that. Okay. Say things.
Alright. I'm saying something.
Hey! There we go.
Imagination no longer.
Yeah. Imaginary Ali no longer. He has arrived. I had to change the way that it was detecting the window. So
Yeah, same window name, otherwise same executable thing kind of deal.
yeah, that kind of thing. It was not detecting the discords, but now it is detecting the discords, and I am in control. I am now in control of the stream.
Yeah,
And
so
think,
I made that. I made the cat.
yeah, I could probably bring the cat back. Hang on, because I had the
throw it into a different scene.
Media source. I think I had it as. Yeah, I did. Add existing Pepe. Where's Pepe gone? Where is she gone? Hang on, I'm trying to. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's an audio thing. I don't want that to disappear. I want. Where's Pepe? Where'd the Pepe go? Hang on. Transform.
You can just straight up copy the if you go to the the stream starting thing version 2, you can just Control C, Control V the source.
Oh, I've lost it on that too. I've lost her on that too. Oh no, she's vanished, guys. I'm sorry. She's gone. She's disappeared. I have to. Hang on. I could do. This is gonna be a bit. We're gonna be fucking around for a little bit for the start of the thing. Center,
yeah, first streams, you know how it goes.
Center. What is it? Transform. Center to stream. Oh, there she is. Okay. She's upside down. I have to.
Zoop. That's just what cats do.
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna make her nice and you know. I don't know where to put her. I'll just put her on top of. I'll put her on top of Fearin for now. There we go. And then I think if I just do a cut and transition. There you go. That did it. There you go. Look at that. We got Cat Girl. We got Pepe Cat Girl on the screen. Look at that. Not only is Ali real, but the cat girls are real. Look at that. Too bad we're not going to be getting Pepe for like another fucking half a year. So.
Oh,
she's Chinese. Yeah, she's in the Chinese right now. She's not out in the thing, but she became a bit of a meme. So we got official cat girl funny memes from Hypergraph. So it's quite nice. But yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be mostly chill. You know, me and Ellie will hang, we'll have a chat. I'll do my Arknights stuff in the background probably. I was thinking I'll get the dailies out the way and then probably do a bit of reclamation algorithm because I hate sand. Fucking sand. I'll talk about kind of how to actually play once we get a bit more into it. But I guess what I'll do now.
I'll play a little bit. I've been playing a DS game of all things.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever did you play DS, by the way?
Yeah, I have a DS.
Have you ever seen or heard of Scourge Hive?
No, I don't believe so.
It's a little bit rude to say knockoff Zelda, not Zelda, a knockoff Metroid. Sci-fi film protagonists. You have an AI with you, kind of deal. But that's what it is, and you fight against biological enemies that take you over, etc. A little bit like the X Parasite. Game for the DS could be better, but I'm having fun with it.
Oh yeah.
And it's a game I started ages ago. I mean, on the DS, and never ever finished it. So I'm now playing. I'm playing it now.
There we go. I just wanted to set things up properly, so now we can do. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. There we go.
I don't see it yet. Here it is.
There it is. There it is. And we should have the game audio. Let me know if it's a bit too quiet because I can tune it up a little bit. If it's a bit too
One
quiet.
second. Pause game. I have to check it for myself.
The music will swell in a sec.
It's very well. Of course, I have to listen
I'll
through
boost it
the
on my
echoes
end.
of our talking.
There you go. I'll boost it on my end. There we go. I just don't want it to fucking destroy my eardrums. That's all.
I think it's fine. This is just a regular.
Yeah. Should be alright. So anyway, let me get the game actually. I have to okay, we'll minimize the OBS window for now, and I'll just do game as usual. So yeah, got my Arknights open. Holy shit. Alright, what's the news? Oh yeah, it's gonna have a whole bunch of news because I updated the client. Yeah, because I'm using the Google Play Games beta for this. So just go through all of the things. There we go. Probably gonna have like a bunch of these that I'm just gonna quickly go through. Just to see the ADHD kicks in, and I'm like, oh shit, can't have new things. Yeah, I know there's languages. Yes, new languages for people. That's great. He's got his module.
Oh, don't. Samuel, you'll offend people if you call the DS retro.
Totally. I mean, original DS, baby. Just to fuck me up. That was Discord going off. Hang on, I should probably. I am on Do Not Disturb for the next 3 hours. There we go. I'll stop that from happening.
Oh, did you get a...
Yeah, I got a ping. But it doesn't matter. It can annoy whoever's watching the VOD. You watch the VOD and think they have a Discord ping.
Did you turn off streamer mode when you...
Nah, it's not. Yeah, it's just fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What you should have done is to have 4 monitors open at the same time.
Yeah, I should have had like 10 monitors. Yeah, just like you. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go do daily stuff in the meantime. You were complaining about Twitter being Twitter and showing
Twitter absolutely
showing
terrible.
you shitloads of stuff you can't actually see on stream because that's not good.
No, it is just porn baiting, actual porn, dumb memes, dumb Marvel Doctor Doom. I don't care about Marvel. Why is it showing me Marvel? I don't care. And
you don't like the Marvels, though. You're not a Marvel.
I don't care for the Marvels.
Was, wenn ich überreagiere? Was dann?
So when Twitter's showing me Marvel stuff, I just block it all because, setting it to not interested doesn't help. It doesn't work.
You
It
gotta,
will
you gotta be
just-
aggressive. Yeah, you gotta be like, yeah, nah, fuck you.
Because it actually just shows the same tweets I say not interested in again.
I find that it does that a little bit, but it will eventually sort itself out. At some point.
I guess this is kind of the same problem I have with YouTube on our YouTube channel, on the Critical Critique channel, where I feel that YouTube just doesn't know it's a human, or humans are not interested in one thing and one thing only, so it forces new interests on the channel. You have to be interested in something else besides this.
Besides bad anime fucking essays, yeah.
You can't just watch YouTube for
You
that.
can't
You have
just
to
watch
click-
YouTube for that. You have to watch YouTube for something else, like, I don't know, drain unblocking videos or something.
whatever, melee tournaments or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, they can't. I think that was going on for a little bit, but that stopped now. Because I started noticing that on my feed, but it stopped really, like, the day after, so.
Well, it was just random. I don't think I ever got melee tournaments on the Critical Critique channel.
Well, you know,
just-
you were getting that, like, what was it? It was some sports, it was like soccer or something that was coming up.
Yeah, I got some the random live streams of the footballs. That was odd.
Yeah, I remember that, and we were trying to figure out what the hell was going on there, because who likes football?
I don't. I know all the rules. I know big players. I know which countries are good, which countries are bad, which players are good, which players are bad.
Right.
But I don't care for it.
Alright, now to get the dailies out the way. No, not that one. I want that one. No?
And I really don't care for it, but I'm just living in a country that really does care. So I'll osmosis. I know everything about it. It's a curse, really.
We're good for 6 runs of this, so we can chill out. Well, I don't have to do anything while this does its thing. Because all I'm doing is just autoing this map 6 times just to get the dailies out of the way and to get the currency for the event, and then we can get into actually doing what the topic of the stream is.
1 second. I am making a big jump in the retro game. Yes, retro game.
The dis retro. Super retro. So in the meantime, we're thinking, yeah, so we're gonna do a normal stream this week too, guys, don't worry.
Yeah.
You guys will be able to, yeah, Sam, you got your conditioning because I cracked it open. I didn't think to actually do it properly, but okay. But
Slacking.
yeah, I'm slacking. Yeah, we're gonna do a normal stream. We have, yeah, we did decide what video we were gonna do, didn't we? We're gonna do that one from that one.
Yeah.
We won't spoil, but we've got one from. We actually have quite a few in the queue that we need to get to. We've got
At least interesting enough ones. You know, after some time, some videos will just drop out.
Yeah, we got a bunch on
time.
the real backlog that we could probably look at culling, but definitely an interesting one for next week. The Kill the Kill one was fun. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
That was a real fun one. Had a good time. Doing the timestamps for that one. Me getting progressively just more and more angry over the fact the guy just would not fucking just use the word liberation. Just getting more and more triggered.
So Arknights is essentially a tower defense game.
Yeah, the
That's
main
what I-
gameplay is tower defense, yeah. So it's you have all your different units and they all kind of have, you know, different stuff that they do.
Abilities.
And the trick is you have to use them in the correct way to be able to do the stage. This is not a good stage to showcase that because this is kind of I did this for like a medal run, to get the, there was a medal for the stage. You had to do a certain thing with the, I think it was like only 3 of the water things get corrupted. So I used this thing I saw online on how to do it, because I didn't do it the first time around. I didn't normally. But it makes it a pretty good farming map for trust, because I can load up a whole bunch of operators on it, and then I can just let the free units do their thing. So yeah. Yeah, and so reclamation algorithm is kind of like survival mode. We're gonna be mining a lot today, Ellie. We're gonna be mining a lot of stone. We're gonna be cutting down a lot of trees. Gonna be doing a lot of mining.
How does it work in a tower defense game? I wonder.
You'll find out. It's quite fun. And then I don't know if I feel like that's getting a bit too boring, I might go and or if I get my ass clapped too hard, I'll do some integrated strategies, which is like the roguelike mode, which is quite fun. Which was what I was originally gonna stream, but then all the events started happening. It's not gotcha if you don't have a waifu. Who is your waifu? Ooh, that's a... Well, bagpipe, obviously. It's the queen bagpipe. The Scottish bagpipe, obviously. But it is really hard, because there are a lot of good waifus in Arknights, right? You got Irene, you got all of the fucking Abyssal Hunters, right? You got fucking, you know, the Reed, who's really good. There she is. I have the skin for Reed. She's really good. Fucking killer unit right there. Click away from that.
The witch.
Yeah, the witch girl. Yeah. Well, she's not. Yeah, it's a skin for her. That it's actually live 2D too. I'll show it off when we get through doing all these dumb daily stuff.
I have to admit, Nretsew, I'm very deep into my DS game. I barely.
Yeah, just at least sitting here with his DS game, having a fun time.
Is there a mosquito flying around me?
Yeah, there's little. Oh, have you got mosquitoes? Oh no.
Oh, it's just a regular flight. Alright, it's just annoying.
You don't have to worry.
Yeah, I was terribly bitten because the day after it was super hot, all the mosquitoes come out, and then Terrible gets stung 50 times, or 5 times more reasonably. Terrible.
Luckily, don't have too much. I don't have too much insect problems down here, which is good.
Yeah, but you're in the winterlands or
yeah, we
cold
are.
lands.
Yeah, it's too cold for the insects. I think I mentioned before the stream we're expecting some wintry, slushy weather today, so that's gonna be fun.
This fly is getting in my way. My face, which is annoying.
Just pick up some chopsticks and
Flies, pick it out of the air.
Yeah, just pick it out of the air with chopsticks. Easy.
Funny enough, I am killing flies in the game right now.
Ah, it all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, there hasn't been too much in the news. I only got up like half an hour ago. I was checking the Twitter as people were talking about HoloLive stuff. Apparently, Lamy had a stream where she was saying, "Oh no,
I'm feeling a little bit more restricted. It's not as fun anymore." Something.
Yeah,
that's what I gather from what you said.
That's been a sentiment I've been seeing a bit from a few HoloLive talents. Is that it's not sunshine and roses anymore, which I guess makes kind of sense. I think it's kind of like a juggling act in a sense, because on the one hand, you kind of, as you get bigger, it ends up being more responsibility, right? Like, FaZe Connect is a good example. FaZe Connect might be a pretty big company now, but they're still relatively small, so they can get away with a lot more wacky fun shit, right? I'll come back to Joshua's post in a sec, because I'm talking about the HoloLive thing. So it's one of those things where kind of it's like a balancing act where they have to think about the well-being of the company, quote-unquote, right? Especially since it's publicly traded now, right? They have to think about the well-being of the company and not having talents doing something that might be a faux pas or whatever. But at the same time, that means you sacrifice that creative freedom. And I think it's one of the reasons Nichi Sanji kind of fucked up, to be honest, as they started getting way too restrictive.
Into the too big management. Because you know, Nretsew, I have not spoken out loud because well, why would I? I have been watching more Nichi Sanji people. I haven't stopped in necessarily, but you know, I'm just happily watching
silently
Anna,
observing
Anna, and having Victoria and Finana and all these people, still fun people. But yeah, Nichi Sanji management. Well, I can't say no. It's not. So on that part maybe. There was a new wave that came out shortly after, actually, the first wave after the whole debacle with Salah leaving. So this new, this new crop of people were a little bit under pressure, I guess, and they were saying from management was like, oh, if you have anything, don't worry about it. Yeah, you'll be the first after this all happened, but don't worry, we'll be here for you, etc., etc. You know, it was told very like they were looking out for us, and they didn't want us to you know, be bothered by it. So on that sense, something is going well. Like, oh no, we did something and you might get hurt by it, so please say something immediately so we can deal with it immediately.
I think, because I remember the Niji Sanji stuff, the biggest problem with Niji Sanji was the management structure itself, where you had, you know, people having to like go to upper management not knowing what the fuck it's doing, that falling down to lower management, right? It felt kind of like, based on what we were hearing, there was like a communication breakdown that was occurring, where one side, like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, almost, right? Which is very common in these kind of big sort of companies, right? Where, I mean, actually we might talk about that in a minute, but I want to go back to Joshua's thing about Dojin. What is the top 10 favorite Dojinshi artists? Well, that's kind of hard, because I can't fucking remember half the names, right? I'd have to go on fucking Pixiv or whatever and find like what the fuck their names are.
I mean, I do buy dojins, so I could go in my list. I guess. So, how would you say it? The guy who made Vitamin Quest, if you know the game.
Yeah.
That guy. He's Dojin, therefore Dojin artist, self-published.
It counts.
It counts. Otherwise, I think. Let me give me one more, because I have someone in mind.
I'm trying to think about what have I actually read recently.
So,
Zakuyo, technically speaking, he's a Dojin artist. So that's Samu's answer.
So, Jario, I believe, like, it's I'll just copy the name over, I guess. Here. This guy. I think this guy makes good dojins.
Makes good dojins, yeah. Make good dojin.
So yeah, the guy who makes Vitamin Quest, this was a Puta. What's the name of him?
I'm just having a look at what I have favorited.
Putakoma 300 grams, 300 G.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm having a look at what's in my favorites on a certain website. I mean, Mana's really good. They do some really good stuff there. They've been doing a lot of Genshin Impact lately. Their stuff's quite good. Nretsew Red Zone, Nretsew Red, that's pretty good. Who else do I have here? Might be good.
Between the two of us, there will be a top 10 somewhere.
Yeah, they'll probably, I'd have to like actually go through and find what would be like an actual top 10, because you don't really think about it like that, right? Like, I don't really think about like, oh, what are my like top 10 favorite doujin artists.
Yeah, but it's like the same way I don't really think about my top 10 favorite game studios or something.
Yeah, you don't really think about it until you're asked about it, which is
my top 10 favorite mangaka or something.
Yeah.
Studios. Yeah, you can name like, oh, I like the A1 Pictures because they make pretty pictures.
Oh yeah, I like Map It because they send kids to the because they send kids to the mines.
I like Trigger because Killer Kill was cool. That's mostly the extent of the top 10s in animation studios and whatnot.
Yeah, and I've not been reading anything hyper new lately either.
I saw that the new doujin from Tana came out, and I'm interested in. And I can afford buying a doujin if I feel interested in it. So.
Yeah.
Tana is very over the top, though. Although I'm moralist. Has a new game coming out.
Okay.
Or had a new game coming out, and I intend to get that one. But other news topic, Nretsew.
Oh, yeah.
The whole restriction with the credit
Yeah,
cards
I was gonna bring that
harder.
up. The whole visa stuff. Yeah, so I believe Ken Nretsew and the other politician guy went to Visa HQ basically to be like, hey, what the fuck going on?
Yeah. So basically, right. So background, right? Nretsew, because not everybody knows.
Yeah, I'll let you do it while I.
Yeah. So DL site, and other site which hosts erotic and non-erotic self-published works got their visa payment systems revoked, basically. Kind of almost one by one, these patron-ish sites and DL sites.
Yeah, Fanbox got hit. A bunch of other sites
got hit. DL site got hit. It is that Fantia is... Well, Fanbox didn't. It was Fantia that got hit. Fanbox still works. I believe, at least. So, Fantia got hit, and DL site got hit, and the kind of subsidiaries below there got hit. And it was kind of just... it's close enough. You can't use MasterCard anymore.
Yeah, hey! Finally, 5-0's arrived.
We were waiting for you.
No.
Yeah. So basically, all these Japanese that have erotic self-published platforms got hit by you can't use Visa anymore and MasterCard and all the basically the
yeah, and there was also a lot of these sites started kind of censoring tags as well, and changing what the term was for it. Like, not getting rid of the tag, but like changing what the tag's name was, which I found to be quite odd, right? Because it's such a you changed rape into sexual assault, right? Like, or you changed rape into non-consensual touching or something, right? It's like, it doesn't really change what the act is, right? Yeah, it doesn't really change what it is or what the act is. It just, you changed the word. Good job, right? Like, it's very silly to me. I find it very silly.
So yeah, Visa revoked all those, and it was kind of very unclear why exactly. It was either vague, because they have porn on there, and
supposedly it was mostly due to the lolicon content.
Yeah, but that was just rumors, because I've delved into this before this year in that there are terms in Visa, in MasterCard, that you can't use it for sexually explicit works or sexually suggestive work. Which is a complete lie, because Visa still happily sells everything suggestive and sexual. But when they want to...
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I could upgrade her module. I might wait on that. Yeah, keep talking, I'm just browsing my shit while you talk.
Yeah. So... But it was a real mystery.
I'll put bagpipe on stream while you talk.
The hard fies.
Yes, the hard fies.
But yeah, like I said again, blah 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 blah. It was a real mystery why exactly Visa was banned from these sites. And now some politicians visited the headquarters, said what's going on, or asked
what's going on? Why are you discriminating against our people or our stuff?
Yeah. But the answer given is not very clarified. It doesn't really clear up much on its own, right?
No. So I don't know if the risk in trying to bring it up would be insane. Because it's my Twitter, not your Twitter. So the risk in bringing it up would be very, very bad.
Well, you can send it. Well, my Twitter is also a risk because I got random.
Yeah, you've been getting the random porn, I guess. So I mean, you know.
I can go to my very safe account.
And you could read it out, because I mean it's all in Japanese anyway, so it's not like bringing it up would be. That good.
Yeah. Well, where's your?
I linked it somewhere. I can't remember where I linked it. Probably in LG. Because I know because Mandark was talking about it, and I was kind of like, "Have you got?" Because I didn't. I was seeing reports that they had gone to Visa and Mastercard, but I hadn't seen any direct source. So I was like, "Hey, is there a direct source for this so I can tweet about it?" And then turns out they did in fact go to Mastercard. Well, Visa specifically, not Mastercard, but they're both the same kind of
payment processor, payment gateway providers.
Yeah.
Not in there. Question now is in which channel did you
video games. It'll be in video games.
Oh, video games. All right. Blah blah blah. Oh, I see you talking. All right.
Yeah. Get bagpipe skill on level 4.
Met who met with who?
Yeah.
Oh, a Yamada. All right, a Yamada, as Yamadas do. Met with Visa headquarters, regards to a series of credit card regulations. We don't make value judgment on legal content, on legal transactions. We received clear statement that they never received instructions from others, I guess then.
Yeah, I think the part of it was that Visa was making the claim that they had never sent any instructions to sites.
To the Japanese sites. The American headquarters didn't send instructions to local Japanese branches or Japanese sites. Blah blah. The company does not establish constant contact nor although judgments can be used. Alright, on universally accepted standards, which is blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and then they talk about how they do have standards against what sounds to be like, lolicon. I guess you could interpret that way based on how it was translated.
Alright, guns, but I don't care about the guns here. There's my certainty, the clarity in the future, which check one merchandise. So it all basically boils down for we visited Visa and they say it's not us.
Yeah, it was pretty much they kicked the can, right? Which I think is, I don't believe them. I think they're bullshitting. Because the buck has to stop somewhere, and I don't know, because where else would the buck stop, right? Who else is actually pulling the strings here, right? And I have a couple of I have two possibilities. One is they're bullshit lying, which is possible, right? They're just flat lying to the politicians to be like, hey, like, they're lying, and then they're going to do stuff in the background to either make it less obvious, or they're going to have to revert the decisions in the background because they don't want to admit
It was
fault.
us, but we're going to fix it.
Yeah, it wasn't us, but we're going to fix it, basically. That's option number one. Option number two is they're telling the truth, and I think it's top brass doesn't know what the middle management's doing, right? So you have middle management people who have, like, the rules, right? They have the rules that are set by the top brass, and then they interpret those rules as, oh, we can't serve sites that sell XYZ. And then they go out and they see that, oh, these Japanese sites are selling XYZ,
XY.
right? Or XY, right? And then they go in and they fucking start making demands and saying, oh, you can't sell this anymore. If you keep selling this, then we'll have to see, we'll remove... Because that's just the rules, right? That's how we've interpreted the rules, right? And the issue is top brass has no idea this is going on, right? Because top brass is probably just looking at the bottom line and going, oh yeah, everything looks normal, right? There's no issues here, right? It's all looking normal. But in reality, you have the middle management going around doing all this fucking unnecessary censorship shit, right? So that's my two possible hypotheses, right, as to what's going on, right? Because it's either that or there's some third party going around doing a bunch of stuff, you know? Oh yeah, and then there's the Godot stuff, yeah. Yeah, Gumroad or Godot. Gumroad, yeah. That's like another case of that where they, like, a lot of sites have literally said, yeah, it's Visa and MasterCard that are saying this, right? So that's why I think, like, option 2 sounds more plausible, where, yeah, it is coming directly from Visa or MasterCard, but it's coming from, like, middle management, right? Or, like, someone that's, like, middle in the chain of command. And the higher-ups just don't know what the fuck's going on, right?
The same thing is kind of true on Steam side, but in a smaller scale, right? Steam is very hit or miss in a sense with games with sex in them.
Yeah, they do have, like, because I've talked with Logic about this, Lewd Logic of Critical Bliss, right? They do have very clearly defined standards, right? As to, right, if it looks too young, they're going to censor it. They're going to say no, right? If they're in a school uniform or it's in a school setting, they're going to say no, right? Like that, and they are very clear about that, right? There's no ambiguity in it. The problem comes when every now and then you'll have a particular person doing the assessment that, again, similar to my second hypothesis, they interpret the rules slightly differently, right? And that causes some problems for games that might not necessarily be set in school, right? And definitely feature adult characters, but maybe they have like a schoolgirl outfit or something, right? A uniform. Or they have a uniform that vaguely looks like a school uniform, right? And that's what gets people hit, is because they... To most people who have a functioning fucking brain, right? They understand, oh, that's not an actual, like, child or whatever. That's like cosplay or something, right? It's not like, you know...
That's an art style.
It's an art style or something. But then you look, but the fucking diaper furor that's sitting at the Steam moderation page, right? is like, nope, it's child stuff, banned, right? And that's kind of where the issues come in, right? So Steam is kind of interesting in that because, like I said, they do have those rules, and if you, like, because, you know, Lewd Logic knows more about this than anyone because he actually publishes on Steam, right? So he's like, yeah, no, they are very, very clear about what isn't allowed. It's just every now and then. It's just every now and then. Yeah, you get the diaper fur every now and then you have to sort that out, right?
You mean a random person who very much deviates from the standards?
Yeah, in a sense, right? So it's interesting stuff, though. I'm interested to kind of see.
So but to go back to Visa, right? That might be the issue, that there is standards and they are followed, but sometimes somebody has to fill a quota or wants to be important and goes around and files these things to sites and knowing they can't really fight back and they're too small.
Yeah.
and you know, or,
Well,
you
can't
know,
really fight back also because they're Japanese and like, what are they gonna do? Like,
well,
argue?
even Gumroad, right, or even
Yeah,
Patreon.
yeah.
Patreon is big, but even if somebody, you know, power hungry enough, or you know, righteous enough at Visa,
Mm,
they can ban Patreon or force Patreon to do stuff.
yeah,
Even if
yeah.
if Visa or Mastercard don't care as a company, somebody in Mastercard Visa can, you know, either
Do the
for,
thing. Yeah, do the thing. Yeah.
yeah, or through a power trip, or just, you know, righteous indignation or righteous morals, can
Mm,
decide, no, this will violate the rules, and
yeah.
you know,
You
convince
violated the rules. Yeah, yeah.
and ban Patreon, ban Gumroad, ban DL sites, etc. from using the payment system.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see what comes of it, though, right? That's going to be the question now, because
Yeah, it is a
now,
development, but I'm
yeah.
not very sure where it is going to lead to.
Well, I did hear that I think some sites might be looking at getting reinstated. I think because that's what Mandark posted. I think it was one of the sites connected to DL site. Can't remember what it was called, but that was going to get Visa reinstated. So I think it's just kind of depend on how things kind of go, right? But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll let Bagpipe speak. There you go.
Assistant, the one where you just stand next to
Yeah,
Fred.
but to go back, right? I haven't bought the new game from I'm Moralist because it's a little bit more of a pain with going through the point systems thing and the roundabout buying of digital
Yeah, I mean
currencies.
it's not that hard, right, to get DL points now. They reinstated Visa for that as well, so it's not that hard to, or PayPal.
Yeah,
You can use PayPal for it now, so it kind of
you
works
could
out.
before, but I don't really have a PayPal for that, so I had to. The first time, or in the beginning where it was kind of banned, Visa got banned. There was this site, was something like Tokyo Mode, Tokyo Otaku Mode.
Oh yeah, I know that site. Yeah, yeah, they sell like merch and stuff.
The conversion is absolutely terrible. Nretsew, it's
Well, it's because it's American, isn't it?
no, it's worse. You know, the conversion these days, or it's not as bad anymore. But you know, €1, $1 gives you 150 yen.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you buy points on Tokyo modes, Tokyo Otaku mode, you get for $1, €1, you get 99 yen.
Oh, that's bad.
You get the conversion is absolutely terrible. It's straight up robbery. But they have another site now, which gives you a far more greater conversion of, like, you know, $1, €1 gives you 140 or something. Not the perfect, not the exchange rate, but still way better than below the conversion rate, negative rates.
Yeah. Okay, let me think what I want to do.
Unfortunately for Fantia, you have to go through a different site. It's like some Taiwanese thing. It's alright. You have to just go through some hoops, but the site itself is handy enough. It's a kind of a card buying site. If you want to, credit site. Do you want Steam cards? Do you want points? Do you want
the buying cards and stuff? Yeah.
So if you want, I have to buy Bitcash, which isn't related to any Bitcoin or crypto, although it sounds like it.
It sounds
you
like
buy
it, yeah.
You buy Bitcash, you get a hiragana string, a string of kana, of hiragana. Then you copy that string of kana into the points for, in this case, Fantia or something, Tora coin, and then you can use the Tora coin to buy stuff or buy your, currency equivalent of your monthly donation Patreon thing.
Might do this one. This one might be good. So yeah, it's time to Time to actually play the game mode that I should be playing. Who do I want to take here? Jay.
Yeah, and for Joshua, right? I am not that deep that I recognize all these artists or these all these artists.
Recognize them by name at least.
I mean, I guess P Collection rings a bell, and Yun, I believe, but otherwise I don't recognize by name.
Get some water. Is there water on this map? I should check. No, there's not. Okay. Won't do water then. I need to get more stone so I can get more quarries. Jay might not be. Well, we're doing rocks actually, so before I had it, yeah, we'll go with that one. That's my rock smashing team.
Yeah, what's the lore on Nretsew? So why you're in the desert?
So, we're in the desert because we wanna find treasure. We wanna find treasure. We wanna do civilization. Big base building civilization, right? Big have big base. Have farm. Survive, right? Create new settlement, right? Problem is, you have a bunch of other people that want to do the same thing. Bunch of assholes, the Lord Emir or whatever the fuck they're called, the Sagranese fucking.
What, they want to survive in this world?
No, they wanna fucking steal and fucking blow up your base because they want all the mystical artifacts or whatever for themselves, right? And they do big slavery. Ellie, you like slavery?
Oh, they're bad.
They do big slavery. I actually did a mission recently where we saved a bunch of slaves. Big saving the slaves. Big saving the slaves, right? So, the general way this game mode works is you get 2 actions per day, and you have to collect resources to be able to survive, and also be able to start working on building up the defenses of the base, which is something that I have to work on now because I've spent the last while kind of fucking around. And I know that there's a boss coming soon, and when the boss shows up, I have to determine which one of the 3 nodes he's going to be at, because that's going to determine where I'm going to start building. And I'm going to probably just follow a guy. There was a guy who put out a really good YouTube video on how to kind of build these up, so that I can actually have a good kill zone to kill the boss at. But before we can do any of that, I have to go collect. We have to go collect rock. We're gonna go collect big rocks, Ellie. So we're gonna use my rock team to do that. But before we do that, I'm also gonna get some food.
Alright, Chip, this is your time to ask random questions because Nretsew is playing a game which is meant for distractions, and I am.
Well, I can kind of concentrate. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's. Do I want that one? That skill? Yeah, that skill would be good.
Point is, you can ask your questions for the famous critical critique.
Yeah, the famous critical critique. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay. Have to wait till I have enough DP to. Actually, no, I'm not going to use them. I'm waiting for her because I can use her to kill these, and then I can put down my gathering thingies.
Watch the shadow behind you.
Because these are the stones that I have to collect, and you collect them by doing damage to them and then using the
Are they
harvester.
alive, or is it...
Yeah, those are alive. Those things are alive. They're like little annoying fucking things. Right, here we go.
Oh, the rock, then those are the rocks and those are the alive, annoying rocks. Alright.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to put you there. And I could maybe try and get some of these rocks, but we'll see what happens, because I would have to put a... I don't want to waste these. So, these things will do the collecting, and then the units do assist with damaging the stuff.
Alright, why do I like Excel World?
And I also have to worry about things showing up trying to kill me, so that's the other problem.
That thing over there. What I
Yeah.
see. That is walking
This
by, I
thing is
guess.
going to be a problem.
Yeah, I see. And there's a fog of war, and you
Oh,
don't
they're
really know
trying
what's
to
going on.
destroy my fucking
Mining equipment.
Yeah. Bugger off.
So I like Excel because first off the world is interesting. The future when where you wear your computers, your
Very well.
it's an actual sci-fi, interesting sci-fi. It very much incorporates the sci-fi new technology in the world. Explores a little bit of the benefits and kind of the risks in it.
Art thou mine worthy enemy, or art thou not for the jester?
And there is some good growth in there, and I very much like the song, the theme of Silverwing. So that's why I'm the only food around apparently.
Alright. All that, that's good.
Also, Red leader girl is cool. Small lolly that has a big robot fighting mech suit in her.
Clean. Decent. No one will ever
26
find
stuff.
Nihilist or existentialism. I never really, for all my pretense of being sophisticated, I am not very well. I'm not into the big philosophy, unless it's unless it's the part that I'm interested in. So I am not completely sure what nihilism or existentialism is actually as a belief system. Things matter.
Things matter, yeah. Things matter, yeah. Alright, let's get
you know, my layman, my general impression of nihilism is that nothing matters in the end. Something
like that, yeah.
Something. It's not that, but something. I think things matter.
Yeah, things matter. Big mattering things, yeah. Go cut some wood.
Fear neither hardship.
Yeah, things matter. Cut wood. Things matter. Cut wood. Okay, where do I want to put this? Probably this one.
Well, there are other robots cutting.
Yeah, there's other people on the map that are doing things, and they're very annoying.
So that's all you got?
Yeah, I want you to move so I can.
You know what? I'll look up the words on Wikipedia and see what they mean.
Big words, yeah.
Clear.
I can put you
Do I need to repeat myself?
We are each responsible for creating purpose or meaning in our own lives. Nihilism.
Blade wetted again. Button, yes.
Got them happy. You can turn the heart off these days, Nretsew.
Oh yeah.
Is but a
Yeah, there's an option in it. Can I do that as a big mob? Oh, no, I don't. I'm not a mob here.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that as like live reactions or something like that. Also, there's treasure over here that I want to go grab.
Alright, so nihilism is a family of philosophy that generally reject the accepted or fundamental premises aspects of humanism. Human values are baseless, life is meaningless, knowledge is impossible.
Nothing in life matters! Radical! Yeah, that's very much.
Knowledge is impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Human values are baseless.
Nothing in life matters! Radical! That's my interpretation of it.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that I guess I can believe in that human values are baseless. In a sense, there's no divine guiding principle behind them.
It's not a divine mandate by God, basically.
No, therefore there are baseless in that sense, right? But if I'm going through the first paragraph on Wikipedia, the most reliable and in-depth source of all, existential common aspects of existentialism thought include existential crisis, dread, anxiety.
Shit. Wild.
In the face of an absurd world.
Yes, the sunlight will have to wait.
This is...
Defining is it is difficult.
I'll take the lead. The rest is
Reject
up to you
all
guys.
its federal says rejecting other things.
Doctor, leave the big
Hold
guys to
on.
me.
Go collect it, my robots. What is your purpose, robots? To collect wood.
Everybody good?
That's your
We've got
existential
another battle
crisis.
waiting for us. Pump yourselves up. We're gonna crush this mission together.
Shit, I got fucking 100 bloody wood from that. It's pretty good.
So, oh, yeah, I guess that's good, but I guess I personally don't matter in the grander scheme of things. I could matter in the grand scheme of things, but I currently don't. Is it nihilist? Is it nihilist to say that Is it nihilist to think that something like when a historic piece of art, a historic statue, suddenly breaks Nretsew, it just falls down, a library gets burned down, a museum gets burned down, everything destroyed. The fancy national paintings got destroyed, all the originals, the real ones, terrible, terrible. I'm not the one who really mourns that loss. I'm feeling more of a relativist, or relativist in that sense that history will get lost at some point. There's not a huge value in just analyzing the same painting again and again. At some point, you have to put new stuff in the museum, and that the old stuff is burnt down is a loss. It's sad, but it's not a disaster in that sense.
I guess it does kind of depend on how you look at it, right? Like, I think it would depend personally on what's being lost, I guess. What do we... Let me figure this
So, Nretsew, there's when there was war with the English, as there was a couple of times in the naval history of the Netherlands.
Yeah,
Or
it
has
happens.
happened,
It
the
happened, yeah.
the seven united provinces at that point, the Republic. So the war between a war between the Republic and the British, because the Republic made too much money with spice trade and the British did not like it, etc., and tax and whatever. One day, the big man himself, the hero everybody knows, Nretsew, Miguel de Ruiter, most famous naval admiral, commander of the navy ships, glorious. Did
Nice,
many big battles.
Big ship, big boss man,
Big boss man in history. He sailed up the River Thames, Nretsew. He went to the naval headquarters of the English Navy and burned the whole thing down.
As you do.
Just, hey, the naval headquarters of the English. It's over there. We're going to go up the river. We're going to burn the entire fleet, and we're getting out.
As you do.
Hurry up.
As you do. That was a kind of a big deal and a very nice thing to do for the Republic, and very embarrassing for the British, for the English. Among the embarrassment was Nretsew, that not the whole fleet was burned down. The capital ship was stolen
Oh shit.
by the Republic, and was made into a kind of a museum piece in a trophy. Like, hey, look what we stole.
Haha, we
was
stole
stranded
your
in
ship. Get wrecked, cunt.
Hey, fellow citizens, fellow countrymen. Hey, come on to the ship that we stole. Look at it. It's ours now.
Haha. Get wrecked, kids.
Get wrecked. Although the reason why it was stranded on the beach and not taken into the harbor was because it was too deep. The ship was too deep in the waters for the shallow Dutch rivers and ports.
Right. Makes sense.
So the ship was eventually, well, we stole it, but we're not going to give it back or anything, but we can't use it. Let's just strip it for wood and we'll keep the fancy bits.
Yeah, as you do.
Alright, so we have the fancy bit in the museum. Like, look, we stole this from the English. This is the thing we stole, and that is hanging in the museum. I saw it with my own eyes. It's kind of cool.
Doctor,
Nice.
who's next?
However, Nretsew, if the museum burns down
Standing.
and that thing will be lost, that's sad. That's not a disaster, right? It's a piece of history gone forever, but it's not the end of It's not the end of everything.
大将これで終わりですかね
And that's what I kind of feel about, you know, musea, history, art and culture, kind of. Yeah, it's sad if the Mona Lisa will burn, you know, gets burned and whatnot. But we'll manage without it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. And there are plenty of stuff that hasn't got a proper analysis in the art of in musea. And I am of the opinion of yeah, we stole the British stole a lot of stuff from around the world. Just give it back, right? Just give the stuff back, and at the same time, it's sad if it burns down somewhere, but it's all right. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, I don't know, because I'm not really concentrating on any of this.
Nah.
I'm playing Arknights, Ellie. I'm thinking about, where can I place my units to do hunting, big hunting time. I need to do hunts.
Going back to chat instead of my own lengthy museum, burning down museum. 5-0, appealing mecha. I don't know Huckelbein. Huckelbein. Huckelbein? I'll go with Gundam because I don't recognize the other. Just I don't recognize the artist, so I can't really say much about the artists themselves. Can't fly? Go away. I got a fly trip over there, flying there.
The flies are assaulting Ellie right now.
Yeah, it's summer.
And meanwhile, I'm just hunting food.
The slightest vibration can change the
Huckelbein
result.
from Super Robot Wars. I'll look it up. Because I don't recognize it.
To ambush.
That is a cool looking robot though.
Robots do indeed look cool.
It very much just looks like a Gundam.
Oh, look at this big explosion time.
Huckenbane Mark III. You can't convince me that it's just a Gundam.
Vibration can change the result.
It's also made by Bandai Namco.
Oh no, they killed my person.
Don't worry, my poison kiss.
I need to get
Yeah, I'm not a big a robot guy in general. I can of course appreciate good fancy robots.
Yeah, robots are always fun.
Yeah, I
Who doesn't like big fancy robots?
Yeah. I can't really tell a significant. They even have the antenna on their heads, like Gundams usually have.
Terrain data collection complete.
Oh, yeah, there's one. I got 30 seconds to try and
Oh yeah, it was drawn by Gundam artist. Yeah, I guess that's kind of obvious that it looks so much like a Gundam. It's nigh indistinguishable.
I got another one, that's good. That's probably good enough. more doing this map to unlock more of the map than actually doing it because I need the food.
I've got a poison to melt away all these remains in an instant.
Five
Yeah.
Want
lamp
me to
chops
show
is
you?
always good though.
I think this one looks cool.
Oh wow, look at all the shit I unlocked with that. Great. Oh, a new stone map. That's what I need. I need stone maps right now. That's the good map too. Good. Right, let's keep going. Let's see if we get... Alright, save point. So every free-ish days you get a save point. So that's good. We get save point. First boss will probably be showing up soon, which will be a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. I need to get some food. 1, 2... I'll do that. I'll do 4. Because I'm using operators to get buffs on my home tiles, so we'll start that. Oh yeah, here he is! Here he is! The big man himself.
Yeah.
Our intel says that the big boss is coming. Be sure to fortify the headquarters. So, where is he going? He's going to this one. Which is kind of going to be a fun time. It's either that or I meet him at another map. Oh, that map wouldn't be too bad. I'm trying to think what would be the best place to meet him at.
Alright, so in Game Boy it was supposed to replace the Gundam Mark II. So if I look up Gundam Mark II, I'll see the robot it was meant to replace. Gundam Mark II, super robot. Oh, it is just the Gundam Mark II is the Hockenbein. Hockenbein. Hockenbein?
Hockenbein.
It's got an umlaut on the U.
Alright. I gotta go get drugs getting low, so I'm gonna go and get the drunk. So what I'm gonna do is just open up my OBS here. I'm gonna mute my mic. You can entertain the chat, Ali. You can
Yeah, since I'm not alone.
You're not alone. Not alone. But anyway, I'll be back in a sec.
Chat is not alone. For a big honest answer, I can't really give a big preference to either what is in Super Robot Wars or Gundam because they're not familiar enough for me. I like the Gundams which from Mercury though. That's my most informed answer. Other than that, what is my favorite Gundam then in which from Mercury? The Ariel one looked cool. So let me just look up which from Mercury again. Which from Mercury? The Ariel with her gun bits is very cool. I know that the robot that Ghoul pilots, like in the second robot that he pilots, is very much like a Zaku kind of deal with a big axe. The red one with which is mostly operated by AI is kind of cool. The Parasect, the other what was it again? What's the system called again? ARM system or anyway, the one that Elon pilots.
What's Elon doing now?
No, Elon from Mercury.
Oh, I thought you said Elon, and I'm like, oh, what's Elon done this time?
Well,
I gotta decide what I'm gonna do.
My Twitter. That's a problem.
He ruined your Twitter, yeah. So, this guy's a pain in the ass, and he actually calls me to reset my run, which you're not actually meant to do in this game mode, but I had to because I couldn't beat him. Because he has these two forms, right? His first form is when he's not blocked, he's super tanky. And then when he is blocked, he's not tanky. But then when he goes into his second form, he becomes a fucking mad lad and just one-shots people. So, the other thing that you've got is he comes with like about 200 something of these fellas, which is always quite pain in the ass. So I have to kind of debate what I want to do, because I could either try and take him there, because I actually think that map is not a bad map to try and take him on, because it's just basically a straight shot. Although because I don't know, because stuff could spawn down there, so it might be a pain in the ass, because there's not a lot of ranged tiles there on that one. It's basically deciding like what map would be the best. I mean, that one's not too bad. If I went in with some buildables, I could maybe build up a kill zone. Yeah, I could maybe build up a kill zone if I work on the other map. Oh, I have to look into doing
I'm looking at Zwarte, and it's kind of bland in colors. I didn't really recognize the Gundam, who piloted it, and when it showed up. I mean, I guess the Ariel is kind of maybe a bland choice, but it's the best Gundam in the Gundam. The Gundam is the best Gundam Nretsew.
The Gundam is the Gundam of the Gundam, who is a Gundam that does Gundam. Well, significant snowfall expected this morning. Well, that's lovely. Thanks, phone.
I do have to say, I didn't. When the Ariel got the jetpack, it really looks bad because it's just a kind of an ugly addition to it. I feel like. Speaking of fancy mechs, though, I think the mechs in Knights of Sidonia are very cool.
Yeah, Knights of Sidonia's got some nice mechs. Yeah.
There feels like there's some function there, but also some weird considerations put in. Like, yes, they're human shape, but more, for different reasons than usually. Very angular, very triangular, and it's got a style, and it's got a fancy style.
It's got a vibe. It's got a vibe.
Yeah, and when they introduce additions, have you ever read Knights of Sidonia?
No, I have not.
Later on they gain kind of a transport unit. Like a massive, just a thing that will help them cross the solar system quickly.
Right.
But it really is just think of it like a prism, a prism Nretsew cut in half, and you put your mech on the prism that you cut, the side that you cut. So half a prism, put your mech in there, and the thing will fly off very fast. Also, they get their cannons. You know the cannons from the anime?
Yeah.
Extend that cannon by like 10 times. And that's the thing you get with your transport unit. A cannon that feels like it's a kilometer long.
Let's go with this. I'll go with this. We'll do this one. So, good thing about the boss showing up is he showed up right when a save point dropped, so
you can go back when it
because you get a save point every 3 days. So if I fuck up before the next 3 days, then I can go back to that save point and not have to worry too much. Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'll build up my base on a certain location, which I think will be a good idea. Alright, here we go. Let's do the same thing we did last time.
Controversial opinion, I guess. I don't think Unicorn looks that cool. I feel that's most of its.
It's alright. I don't mind the Unicorn. I've watched Unicorn.
Well, the Unicorn Gundam, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's Unicorn Gundam. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah, but it's a white Gundam with red lines. And a bigger golden V antenna thing.
Yeah, it's a little basic. Yeah, it's a little.
So I unfortunately feel it trades on, if we say that correctly, it trades on nostalgia. It trades on name recognition more than its own. What is it? Value, appeal. Its own aesthetic. I have seen cool Gundams though. Don't get me wrong though.
Yeah. Gundams are always, yeah.
演者はセリフの傀儡だ
Speaking of weird robots, I like the robots in Eureka 7. Eureka 7. Even the double piloted one, the weird hung up on a wall that anemone pilots. Have you ever seen that show, Nretsew?
I
It's
have
an
seen
older
it,
show
but
by
I've
now.
not watched it myself, but I know of it.
It's it's an older one by now. 50 episodes.
Old man shows.
行くよ
Yeah.
私に指図
Actually,
す
I
る
don't
な
think he's going to be a problem. I'm just checking where else. Is there stone here? Yes, there is. Okay. I only have 50 seconds. I just need to remember where the stone is. It's going to be the main thing.
ああ
I could put him there, just
Thanks,
click to
Noel.
that stone there. Because I only have 41 seconds, so it's not really worth... Oh, you little shit! You fucking destroyed... Right when it was about to be done, too.
演者はセリフの傀儡だでは夜の帳に
I can
戻
try
り
it.
The E-Flow, was that a mech or was that the concept of it? E-Flow.
I don't know.
I'm putting everything into the Google
The
to see
googles.
what it actually was.
The goggles. Putting it into the goggles.
Why must our world be enveloped in strife?
I got 39
typed
stone.
out.
Because
Of
I need
the
stone and I need
Light
water.
finding operation. If low LFO. Let me just.
Two of them.
Or the Nerivash, that's what it's called.
And then I reckon let's,
Yeah, the Nerivash was kind of cool.
let's go down here and do this one. Yeah. That will take.
There seem a lot of, or
Take
was it
stuff.
a LFOs, or are those are the regular, the generic names of the mechs? I believe they are.
Also, when's my because I have some expeditions going now. When am I coming back? Oh, they're coming back.
Yeah, they are.
Because I have 2 expeditions out doing wood collection for me over here. From that, so that'll be good.
Now the idea
Alrighty.
of the ideas of mechs in Eureka 7, kind of surfing.
Yeah, I've
is
seen the
kind of-
surf. Yeah, because they're like the surfing mix. Yeah,
Target confirmed.
it's quite.
Yeah,
cool.
they're kind of.
What hit them?
It kind of feel there's an element of because the show itself is very much about youth and rebellion in a sense that the way you transport or move with these huge mechs is actually the counterculture thing of surfing.
And clear.
The way of transportation is a counterculture thing. Is kind of neat. But yeah, I liked also the big ship they have. What's that called? I forget. That ship is cool. Ship.
Okay, where's the other ones? Okay,
Gecko. Yeah, the gecko is cool.
May the light imbue you.
Let's get another one there.
I'll throw you an image somewhere.
Yeah, I might look at it.
if I forget it.
I'll have to look at them later because I'm
Yeah.
trying to find. Okay.
Standing by.
There's
Oh,
3
you
of
say
them.
you're saying stuff 5.0, but all stuff that I vaguely remember, but it's so old by now.
Simple and
See,
clear.
For
these
me, at least.
These aerial enemies are going to be a little bit of a problem because I didn't actually bring anything that can deal with aerial stuff.
Alright, this is a kind of a not a great image, but you can look at it later.
Your death is in my eyes.
It is a nice, sleek design.
No, I don't want to waste it.
I saw a quick,
Hurry up.
like,
Engaging. Is that all you got? Finally.
Have
Am I
a
up?
top-down reference sheet kind of thing. Also, I still listen to Niji Rainbow from
Oh,
the
yeah.
soundtrack. Fun thing is that it starts completely silent and takes like 20 seconds to. You know, it starts at 0 volume and then it turns from 0 to 50% over 20 seconds. So you have to check: am I listening to this song, or is it just stopped? Oh, it's playing a song. All right, I have to wait 10 more seconds before I hear anything.
Right, let's start working on building some defensive structures here. So, first things first, I gotta replace the quarrying hubs that I just used. Oh, I only need one, but it doesn't matter. Right. Yeah, so battlements is 5. These are the things that I need a lot of. I'm not going to use all my stone for it, but I am going to get we'll use up like 50, 60, we'll use up, get like 25. 25
Oh, those are. This is the E. I like one of the EDs very much. I believe it's kind of the first ED. I don't. The OP. Oh, here it is. Great. This is this image that I wanted. Oh, it's 404. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh no. Oh no. It's 4. You're 404ing. That's not good.
I have to go into the inspector to get it. Alright. Here it is. Alright, this
So
element.
how does this guy do it? He kind of has.
Can I get the other one, please? No, that's 404ing. Alright, is there nothing else? Unfortunately not. Alright, then I'll have to keep you happy with this very small image.
Tiny image.
Tiny image. It's like in a Google cache, but I can't, even though it's bigger here, I can't get it out of there.
So the reason I'm thinking of fighting this guy on the base is I get a ton of buffs when I fight people on the base because I have a bunch of operators assigned to doing that.
Let me quickly see if secret base is the thing I'm thinking of. Seven. Yeah, it is indeed. It's the first ending, yes.
And then he kind of goes like this, and then like this, and then like this. Because the idea is going to be to try and funnel all the enemies so that they kind of do a bit of a loop around to have to get to the blue boxes. Because I'm thinking it's going to be the way to do it. So, let's go back. I also got some tech points, so what can I put in my tech points?
I'm remembering the ending. And between me and you, 5-0, the absolute ending, the ridiculousness, the absolute ridiculous ending. It's so stupid in the end, and forever changes the course of humanity.
Got 32 wood. Hell yeah, that's good.
Forever changing the night sky, the history of the world, with a very dumb thing. Good stuff. Erica 7. Genshin changing the game. I wouldn't. I don't think I'm not the one to answer that. I'm not playing the Genshin Impacts.
Yeah, I don't play the Genshins either.
I mean, they keep adding continents from what I understand.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah, and
know,
I've heard that they're very generous with their. I think it's 15th. Is it? Well, no, it can't be 15th anniversary already. Like it's their anniversary this year is apparently quite being quite gracious, with their stuff. I'll do click, and who else do I want to send out?
but
Who am
yeah,
I
we're
not
not here for
using
your
right now?
Genshin news, unfortunately.
I guess we'll do scavenger because I'm not using here. There we go. Sending out the team. So yeah, so I get wood periodically, which is good. But right now the main thing
Ooh,
I need
Anna.
is stone. Oh,
Anna
what?
did a secret base karaoke. That's
Okay, I don't know if I want to waste the... Because I could waste the action point to get the water just so that I can unlock whatever the maps here are, because I don't remember what they are. And they might be good. Because right now I just mostly need... I need stone more than anything else. So I'm trying to find maps that have got good stone. There's a bunch of stone left.
damn. Anna can sing when she wants to.
Hmm.
Do you know Anna?
Yeah, is that Niji? Can't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Anna
I don't remember
Niji.
what she looks like, but I vaguely recall.
Bird, angelish.
Oh,
kind of a
yeah,
poor,
Anna. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
depressed, suicidal.
Depressed, suicidal bird. Yeah.
And a very kind of a coarse voice, but Nretsew, she can, if she puts her Japanese singing voice on, it's. Is that the same person? Oh, it actually is. Oh damn! She can actually.
Oh damn! I'm gonna.
She has a singing voice that you wouldn't guess from her speaking voice.
I'm gonna swap you out for Golden Glow, third skill, I think. Yeah. And I've got enough quarries. I kind of want to build water, so I might grab a couple of them just to get some more water. Should be good. Yeah.
Nah. So I'm not depressed, so it's all good.
If you're not depressed, that's more. Yeah, this time.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
Well, let's see here. I need to get someone down to kill.
Well, I'm not depressed. I'm just getting more sleepy.
Yeah, he's getting weepy. Yeah.
Sleepy.
Sleepy weepy. Right. I wanna start killing these fellas. Who do I want to put down? Probably you.
Oh.
Get rid of you. Start getting these put down. Oh no, he moved away, and now he's destroying my water thing. Oh no. It's not good.
Acknowledged.
Leave my water thing alone, you
mind.
bastard. No, he's gonna destroy my water. No.
What are you planning?
Oh. Slight
For
waste,
what
but
reason
whatever.
hast thou come?
I'll put my quarrying thing down.
Made up your mind?
Get rid of him. Put him on that. Where is...
Oh yeah, that's a very good answer, Simon. Very logical.
Oh, they're all up here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you there.
Watch the shadow behind me.
I'm gonna put the quarry there.
Well, the thing about not being on Twitter, I guess I would be more on Twitter if Elon didn't mess Twitter up.
If Elon wasn't constantly screwing you over,
Yeah, I mean, I showed Nretsew the terrible things I get on my regular account, and it's very annoying. So I just get pushed off.
Professor, this may be a little hot.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I guess I'm touching grass by organizing family gatherings or whatnot.
Gatherings that end up not happening.
Yeah, the family gatherings also. You plan something and it doesn't happen. Oh no, I actually can't. Or oh, we'll do it next week, so it's now planned for next week.
Yeah. might have put those down too late because they're gonna last. I'm not gonna have enough time. Oh no.
Are they some?
Oh, my
defensive-
water things. I'm not gonna get
Oh,
all
those
the
are
water.
water. Alright.
Yeah, because I need to collect water.
Yeah,
Because I need stone and water to make the things that I need to make. So don't you destroy my bloody boy.
Don't have one?
Ah, you bastard, you destroyed my phone. No. Doesn't matter. The map's almost over anyway.
I am considering getting accounts on the other Twitter-ish sites because
Oh, Blue Sky?
yeah.
I've been on there. I have an account on there, but I don't go on there a lot. It seems kind of like... It seems kind of like...
Doom.
Yeah, well, yeah, the issue with Blue Sky is, like... I don't think they're very NSFW friendly from what I've heard, and it's also kind of like... If I have to pick between right-wing echo chamber and left-wing echo chamber, I'm probably going to pick the right-wing one. I'll be real. Because from what I've heard from people that are on Blue Sky, it's 90% like people just being really fucking weepy about Twitter. Like, they're like... You'd think that if you left Twitter, right, you would not want to bring Twitter with you. But these people seem to be so obsessed with Twitter that they, like... I was listening to, ironically enough, I was listening to a cast from ANN about that interview that was really bad, right? And they were talking about how they're on Blue Sky to get away from the harassment on Twitter. But what people do is they just screenshot like Elon Musk's tweets and put them on Blue Sky. So it's like, guys, we left Twitter to get away from this. Why are you bringing?
Kind of feels like
like why are you bringing that here? What are you doing?
Kind of feels like the issues with those men going their own way. They just end up complaining about what the women do.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of silly. I'm gonna use up some more of this food. I might want to get some crab so I can buff my operators with the crab. I'm gonna do 3. I need to get some more planters made as well, but I want to get this area ready for me to fight this guy on first. Because I have these, but they've got only like 2 to 1 day left, which is 1 day left on the crab sushi.
The dungeon I can only enter, I believe, wasn't that just a regular?
I don't know. Like yeah. So Blue Sky I don't use. I also have a Miskey and a what's the other one called? The Okado. The hentai one. I have one of those too. And I liked Miskey. I don't go on Miskey a lot either, because Miskey kind of, like... What I hated about Miskey is I do like Miskey as a platform more than Twitter. I think that there's a lot of stuff, like the reactions are really funny, right? They have like all these different reactions you can do to posts, right? And, you know, like and they're all in Japanese too, so you'll get people like doing ecchi, doichi, right? All that kind of stuff, right? I think I might have talked to you about this at one point, like ages ago.
Yeah,
How like they have all these emoticons and stuff that you can react to post to. It's not just likes and dislikes. You can like have like people reacting all kinds of stuff, and it's really cool, right? And I like how Miskey is as a platform. The issue is no one actually stood with it, right? Like you had all these people jumping over to Miskey, right? And you had all these artists kind of jumping over to Miskey, but only like a fraction of those artists are still actively posting on it. They all just went back to Twitter. Which I think is kind of sad, really, like, personally, because I feel like Miskey did have a opportunity to be good, but it didn't really take off in the way that I would hope. Because what I want is I just want to be on the site where all my hentai artists are, right? Like that's the goal, right? I'm not really that hyper interested.
So the thing is, right? I just believe that Elon will say, "Oh, Twitter it's a failure. It costs too much money. It's gone now."
I don't think he'll do that. I think he's too in deep. Personally,
I think it will die suddenly or very slowly, either or.
Nah, it'll get sold. He'll sell it off to some other fucking person or whatever. It's
or
probably
something.
More likely.
Point is, I do believe that the Federated, the Federation,
The
Federation,
Fediverse, you know, the Fediverse stuff.
the Fediverse, well, the Federationing will happen. Therefore, make your account on Miski, and you'll be able to.
Yeah,
talk to
I
the
would.
people
I
on-
always advise people that you should definitely make accounts on these places, if anything, just so that you have, you know, access, right? Just in case just in case the eventual
I'll take the lead.
you know,
With
It's up to you
Apocalypse.
guys.
Twitter apocalypse does happen. Oh, is he out of range of that? Oh, damn it, that's annoying.
So for the people at home, right? The Fediverse is basically what is putting the email system into social media, which is I have an email account, you have an email account, at whatever. I can have my domain email account mailed to your domain email account without issue. You can't send Twitter. You can't send tweets from Twitter to Miski. You can't send tweets from Miski to Twitter. However, you can send Twitter. You can send Miski to Powwow to
Yeah,
whatever.
it's different sites that are all connected in a sense, right? Is sort of how it
Same
works.
protocol basically. It's social media sites, Twitter, whatever, Twitter-ish sites that are operating on the same send-receive protocol, so they are intercompatible to that extent. They can look very different from each other, but they can read each other's messages between them. So if somebody is over, you are, and it also kind of goes back to smaller communities. You have your account on a small community about whatever, bird watching.
Bird watching, hentai, whatever. Yeah.
But then somebody goes, hey,
We're gonna crush this mission together.
the government tweets, the government announcements, Fediverse, system, site, send a message, and then you can share the from the government Twitter to your bird watching Twitter interchangeably, back and forth basically. So you're not really locked in anymore. And also you can move your accounts from bird watching to iPhone Central or something.
Yeah. You can use one account to follow other
From others, so
other places. Yeah.
so if Twitter, so it's also kind of maybe a little bit more robust. It's also a little bit in that it's not just Twitter. I mean, I guess
I
your
think
little
the
community goes down.
issue that arises with it in a sense is that it's a bit too complicated for normies to understand, because normies are used to centralized sort of sites where you go to the one site to do all of the things, right? And that kind of trips them up when they go on the Fediverse, because they don't realize, oh, what do you mean there's all of these sites? Do I have to start up an account for all of them, right? So it's kind of a bit of a pain in that regard, to get people, because the thing is you got to get people from the one thing to the other thing, right? That's kind of the problem, is getting people to switch over.
Yeah, I do think there's maybe maybe a little bit controversial, I guess. Maybe there is a role for, hey, this is the, .uk Fediverse. Here is the .deutsche Fediverse, where it's just, your nation Fediverse. And then you can follow accounts from different countries, different, niche groups, but you're kind of generally in the as your website.
And the so-and-so, yeah.
You're in your region account. So you in a far future, hey, here's your address and here's your Fediverse account, says the government.
Yeah, I don't know how people are going to
and
react to it being government mandated is the problem.
Well, not government mandated, because
Government
you can choose
controlled
not.
might be the better idea, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, because I've kind of copied what this other guy's base design is, and I'm feeling, because this is obviously the kill zone right here, which I think would work quite well as the kill zone, but I'm thinking you could also set up technically a kill zone in here. You set up an Ifrid zone. Yeah, that could work. Have like because that's an Ifrid tile right there. That could work quite well.
So yeah, so just there are multiple sides of the Vediverse. There's not.
Yeah,
one.
there's the Varus Hangouts one. What's another one?
Powo is from Pixie.
Powo is Pixie, but that one kind of got abandoned a little bit too. What else is there? There's a few other ones that you can.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Post.io, whatever. Post.
And there's like a bunch of national ones. I know a bunch of national ones also. They exist, and I haven't joined them, but I know they exist. And if you're on one of them, you can follow stuff from other accounts.
Yeah.
Although the only real restriction is if your Vediverse allows to see the things from other Vediverses, and if they're not mutually blocked or something. It really is going back to the good old single serving sites kind of deal.
Yeah. So I liked Miski because it was one of them, but it was also quite simple, right? It was, you just create a Miski account and then you have Miski, and then you don't really, you can follow other Fediverse accounts, obviously. You can follow other Miski accounts, but it wasn't like, I felt like it was a lot, or it is a lot kind of, it's easy to understand, right? It's probably, and again, I like the UI as well. The UI is really good on Miski. Otako, or however, it's O-N-A-C-O, that's one that was started up, that was the one that was started up by the people that run, whatchamacallit, light novel site, the one we're always talking about, fucking...
Oh, Shosetsu?
Shosetsu, yeah, it's apparently backed by the people that made Shosetsu, and I like it, I actually really like it, but the issue is it hasn't been widely adopted yet by artists, because it's a Japanese-run site specifically for hentai artists, right? So pretty much anything goes on there, and it's a pretty good site. It's basically just Twitter, but for hentai only, and it works. It's just the adoption rate's not been that great is the problem, and that's the issue a lot of these sites have, is they have to compete with Twitter in terms of adoption rate, which is really hard to do.
So yeah, because maybe maybe it's a kind of a wishful thinking of me. Twitter is going down instead of.
I think it's not gonna die. It'll get sold off again, and then someone else will gain control of it or whatever. I don't think Twitter's actually going to die, because people have been saying Twitter's going to die since even before Elon took it. Right?
Yeah, but
every other fucking week, people have been saying, "Oh, Twitter's going to die. Oh, woe is Twitter. Twitter is going to die."
There's Twitter is bad, and there is, oh no, it's actually going to die in
this time
week, possibly.
This time for reals, guys. It's going to die this time for realsy. Okay, you don't understand. Oh wow, that's a lot of crab. Ooh. I've not done this map before. That's an interesting map. How the fuck do you get the crab? This is a crab map. There's like 30 crab on it. I'm kind of tempted to do it just for the lulz, but I've never done it before, so I'm kind of... Could be fun. Oh, okay. Oh, there's fucking big angry crabs. Okay. I might do the crab map that I know, though, because that one I at least know. Because I want to get crab, because you can cook food, right? And if you cook food, you can get buffs for your operators. And the crab sushimi is a really good one, because it gives you +1 block. And you could do, I think you could do it with free crab as well. You don't necessarily need the chicken. But it gives you +1 block, and right now, it's the monsoon season, because you actually have seasons here, right? So 12 days of monsoon, and you get -1 block and -40 HP, which is quite... Oh, no, I don't want which is quite a bit of a buff in this mode because block count is really, really important. Links to the sites, Joshua. Just Google them, Joshua. just look up.
That's what I said, right? There are multiple sites, and they're kind of all, you know.
Just
interconnected
Google,
and
just Google
whatnot.
Miskey, just Google Otako, right? Just fucking Google them, and you'll probably find them. Right. I guess before, now, do I want to do crab hunting? What resources? So I'm good. I'm kind of good on wood. I'll get more wood in 2 days. I've kind of built out the defensive structure as much as I want, right? Which is quite good, because I have a bunch of buffs. So all operators deal 8% more damage and headquarters or outposts, right? All operators do, you know, more damage. Yeah, so basically it's, you know, because these are interception points, right? So I think those buffs count for the interception points. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they do. So that kind of, yeah, all of those buffs are really good to have, which is why I'm planning on meeting the boss there, because I could theoretically challenge him earlier, but fighting him on a map like this would probably be a real pain in the ass. You have to build up defenses on it, and I don't really want to do that. So now it's just a matter of kind of thinking of what I want to do. I could, because I don't want to waste my time. So, because I get a save point tomorrow. I get a save because calculation day's today, so I get a save point tomorrow. So he'll be. So I get a save point the day before he lands on the node I have to fight him on. So I'm just trying to decide, right, what's going to be the best place to do stuff. I could go here and gather the stone here, because I know where the stone is. It's over here, and it's not too far away. I could aim to get some more stone, and then I could build, because there's other battlements that might be useful here. Like I'm thinking, actually, I could use up some resources to get some more food and get some extra deployment limit. Would actually not be that bad either, because I have one of those. Alright, well maybe I'll get stone and maybe I'll get some wood. That one's got 60 wood. Might go to one of these other zones to get wood though. Because that's got 45 stone on it and I know where it is. It's up here. So that could be a good idea. I'll take the Minar squad. Just do 2 of that. How many do I have? I don't have any water ones. And I've got 2 of them. I might just build an extra couple just to have a stockpile of those built up. Because I have to kill a guy that's sitting on the point as well, which was kind of annoying, but we'll see where we go.
No.
Yeah, see, they're all over here. And, oh, is he gone? Is he not there anymore? I thought there was a guy there. I have
There
to
are
kill
rats
all...
though.
Yeah, the rats are very annoying because they get stronger the more rats are around. So I have to
herds. Kind of deal.
yeah, they move in herds. Alright, I'm gonna put Minar there.
I have yet to abandon.
And then I'm gonna start slowly killing the rats.
For you.
And then I'm gonna put one there. That will attract some of the rats. And then when Minar gets
Simple and clear.
his skill, I can use that to mess up the rest of the rats.
Blade of sunlight will have to wait.
I can put one there. Put that there.
Yes.
I'll leave Minar there for now. Oh. Wrong button. There we go. I have to figure out the keys on Google Play Home things, so I can stop Minar from getting his ass kicked by the... I haven't really had a good look around this map either. There might be some other stuff.
Manga Dex, that's the science, right?
Yeah, Manga Dex is good. Yeah, I use Manga Dex. I use that for reading most of my manga, to be honest. Alright, I can plant you there just to do some more damage. Yeah, these only have the range for these first few things, so I'm only going to get these ones here. I'm not going to be able to get these ones in the back, which is kind of annoying, but stone is stone. Alright, once they collect all of the stone, then I will exit out, so I'm not wasting time. You got 30 stone, now 45, that's pretty good. Yeah, so what do I want to do next? I'm thinking I might hunt some crab, actually. Because I can use that crab to...
Sun is bigger than 10 billion lines, for what I remember.
Hydrogen bomb versus baby.
I remember there was this is another annoying thing that Twitter kept shoving in my face, but the debate between, was it 10 billion lions and versus every Pokemon?
Oh yeah.
So people said, alright, there are that many more lions than 10 billion Pokemon, because, you know, there are like 1,000 or more Pokemon.
Yeah.
And people were you know, debating from, oh, but this guy controls gravity and this and,
he'd fuck up a lion. What are you talking about?
But then the joke was, but it's 10 billion lions.
It's those shonen boys doing their shonen things.
But then somebody said, wait a minute.
Don't worry.
Was it Spindu? There's a Pokemon that has a little bit of variation, Nretsew.
Oh, that's an angry crab. I didn't know he was going to start spawning.
And the thing about the Spindu, Nretsew, in this variation is that with this Pokemon alone, there are still 4 billion variations. So suddenly it's not 1 billion Pokemon versus 1,000 or so Pokemon. It's not 1 billion lions versus 1,000 or so Pokemon. It's 1 billion lions and versus 4 billion Spindu and a couple and 1,000 of other Pokemon. And then people started debating, no, you can't count those 4 billion, that's not fair. The debate was kind of...
Someone killed my person I was gonna put there. It's kind of weird.
And then, from what I understand, the debate is kind of over. That first it was kind of making fun that 10 billions or 1 billion lions were obviously going to win against Pokemon. And suddenly it was, no, actually there are still 4 billion Pokemon. And then the joke about, but there are more lions was over, and the Pokemon stands had the upper ground again, and they won the debate, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I wonder if I'm actually going to be able to kill this guy. He's a tough nugget. This fella's a tough nugget down here.
The crocodile.
Big crab is a tough nugget.
Oh, I also see like an alligator man walking.
Oh, the alligator man I don't care about. It's the crab I care about, because the crab is actually a thing I have to worry about. Because if I kill it, I wonder what I get when I kill it. I want to kill it.
Alright.
I only got 35 seconds left, so I'm probably not going to kill it.
Yes, just put more resources in killing it.
Yeah, just do better.
Yeah. Just everything on the crab. Ignore everything else.
Well, I can only put one thing on the crab at a time because of where it is. That's the problem.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It's not like it's a big deal if I don't get it. I mostly just wanted normal crab anyway. Which I got 5 of, which is probably 5 is enough to make at least one crab thing. Alright, save zone time, let's go.
Hey,
Save point.
I finished a Duolingo lesson in the meantime.
Hey, that's good. Get some good stuff.
I'm kind of really bored of Duolingo. No, it's very, very light on theory. It just, you know, have you ever tried Duolingo?
No, I have not tried Duolingo. I've mostly just been doing Anki reps as my go-to.
So the thing is that you get your listening exercises, and you have to, you know, put sentences together with a selection of words to translate what's being said or whatnot, and match words with things, etc.
Do things. Yeah.
Problem is,
I'll be back in a sec. Just gonna get another drink.
Alright, I'm going to complain to the void, to the chat. But the thing is that Duolingo doesn't really give you any theory. So how you learn grammar is just basically repetition. And making mistakes in Duolingo penalizing with you taking away a heart alive. And then going, alright, do it better next time. Without really explaining what the grammar rules are. Which is kind of a shame, because I actually already know the grammar rules. I'm kind of just lacking in the kanji, and maybe a little bit out of practice, I guess, with just can't really say I'm out of practice. Most of my mistakes are just not reading closely enough. So, but Duolingo is besides very lacking on the theory, because, you know, I'm not against, you know, brushing up on my theory on grammar and whatnot. It also just doesn't give you enough kanji. It just will keep on using kana, will keep on using romaji, and will just keep on doing that long, and to the point where you get long ass sentences with full on kana that will flow into each other like a wall of text.
Too much skill issue.
Nah, in Nretsew, have you ever how good you know how a text would look in Japanese without any kanji?
Look very weird, yeah.
It will be basically unreadable. And yet, Duolingo is kind of so afraid of giving you kanji, it would rather give you nigh unreadable sentences than give you, you know, reasonable kanji. So it will be like, watashi wa hana ga suki. And it's like, alright.
Another raid incoming, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to try and deal with that.
No, second boss
yeah,
line.
another raid is spawned, so that's interesting. So I can either try and deal with that now, or I can... So it looks like it's not actually a bad map, because it looks like if I block off one direction, I might be able to set up a decent kill zone at the
One direction isn't that bad. Hey.
No, if I set up a kill zone, like in here, if I block off this area so they don't go down here, and they only, like, all of these spawns have to, like, filter down into this one line. I think that's doable. I mean, we did just have a save point, so technically I could just fucking could give it a go, and then if I fuck up, then I can do a save point. Might build some fortification stuff if I have a couple of them.
Yeah, but anyway, Duolingo really just doesn't give you kanji to the point it will make its sentences nigh unreadable for somebody who kind of already knows grammar and kind of, you know, reads the kana semi-fluently, as in but at this point, I'm better off with kanji more than with more complex sentences in full kana.
Let's see. Well, who do I want to take here? I'm thinking Ifrid on that line. Might not be the worst idea. Where's Ifrid? Take Ifrid. Yeah, Ifrid. Might not be a bad idea. Chuyong, Shu, Golden Glow might be good. I might not do Kiryu Alter, and I might do... I kinda need more aerials. I want some slow support, actually. I might go with you on that skill. Mountain might be good early, but he can do the job of Mountain as well. Can use Myrtle for DP gen. So I might switch Mountain out for Susarin so I can get more slow. Yeah. Because I also have DP gen with Saga as well, which could work. So yeah, this could be fun. This could be fun. We'll try and do this raid. Just grab a bit more food. Kind of counteract the fact that, because if you take more than 6 units, it ends up costing more food. So, since I'm taking a full lot of units, this might be interesting. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do if we can beat this raid or not. So first things first, I need to get some DP gen going, or see where they're gonna go. So what I might do is I might block that off. So they're not going to go that way. And then if I block that one off too... and then if I go...
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Yeah, see, and then they have to go down there.
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
I want to get Chongyang set up. Probably here. We don't have a lot of healing here, so this is going to probably be a little bit difficult.
You seem to have a lot of characters available.
Yeah, I do, but I don't have a lot of healing, which I didn't think about, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I want to block
By the
this
way,
one.
Nretsew, what is your was it Anki setup?
I'm doing some listening comprehension thing at the moment, and then I just have the basic Japanese one. I want to get Shu down, because Shu is going to be my main blocker. And then I need to get Saga down as well, because if I get Saga down, then we can start doing some cooking. I might set up one of these. Yeah, because he can't block right now because of that block count problem. Which is a very issue.
Right, I guess.
Yeah, it's time to game, Ellie. It's time to focus on gameplay. Now, do I want slow? I'm not going to do slow. I'm going to do this girl because she can do debuff, do some healing. Let's see. I want to get Ifrid up pretty soon. Yeah, let's get some DP going. So far, so good. If I put another one of these here, we can get Suzerain down here too, which would be good.
Have you considered being wrong, FIFO? Nah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the unicorn. Yeah, I did say it just is white with some red lines and whatnot, but yeah, in the moment.
Right, I think we might have it. This thing's gonna be a bit of a problem because I need ranged for this, so I need to get Ifrid going. Let's get Ifrid down, and now it's just a matter of... Alright, he's activated, so that's good. Let's remove Myrtle now, and we can also do a quick heli drop there. And I might put Mudrock in the back just in case of emergency. But I think we're good. I think we're safe.
Alright, so no, I get the hype moment from the unicorn. I mean, the native rush from Iroka 7 did the same thing. You know, kind of colorful red, white mech. Suddenly it's, you know, white, pale white, and with some green accents. Very cool.
I might not even need Suzerain here. This is actually going really well. Could probably speed it up a bit. Yeah.
Somebody walking by.
Yeah, it's doing good. It's doing alright. We're doing alright.
I
We're cooking.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just.
Yeah, you know. Fucking if evil white hot girl over here is applying necrosis damage to everything, Chi Yong is beating the shit out of everything. Shu is focusing on healing, using her farmland, and we've got Suzerain up here as support if I need to do extra slow, which it doesn't look like I have to do with Ifrid being my main DPS right now. Okay. After that, I reckon what I might do is... Oh no, this is doing alright. This is doing it. We've only got 10 more enemies to go, so I reckon we might have it. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Actually fucking managed to do it. Look at that. Maybe I'm not as fucking shit at Arknights as I thought I was.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I can't tell either way.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that.
And the last one I see. And it's that one.
Oh shit, that gave me 12 crab. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, crabs. Hell yeah, I can cook some fucking sushimi. Let's go. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'll add yeah, chilies gives HP, so I'm gonna go with that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Oh yeah, ASBD's good. And a bit of attack. 1, 2, 3. What's that one do? Resistance? No, don't really. I'll do another one that's that.
Oh, and Nretsew is something completely different, and maybe a spoiler for our video like in 2 weeks in advance.
In like 5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. There's a game or devs called Hawk.
Hawk.
H-A-A-K.
Hawk.
Hack. Or
I don't know.
Hack, as I would say it.
I don't know anything about it. It sounds funky.
So the devs named Hack or devs from the game called Hack submitted their game to Xbox, for approval and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and I did see something about this on Twitter. Like they got like a bunch of problems with Xbox fucking them over or something.
So the thing is, they sent their thing in and they heard nothing. And they they sent from, hey, is there some update? And they heard nothing.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? We got video game. We wanna.
And hey, we have trouble submitting this and that because of the poor portal thingy for devs thing.
Yeah, all these
help
problems.
Us.
Yeah. What happened? What happened, Ellie? What happened?
And then nothing. So the devs came to the Twitter and said, "Hey y'all,
we want to do, big.
We wanted to do Xbox, but fuck it. They were.
Yeah, they fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. They can't be fucked.
They can't be fucked. We can spend more time on preparing for an Xbox version.
Yeah, it's too much
Xbox
work. Yeah.
Gone. But in Nretsew, there is an update.
Oh, what's our update? What do we got?
Xbox emailed.
Oh.
Said, and they said stuff like, let me just get the thing. All right.
How much wood
Blah blah
do
blah.
we get?
Hey, this is today, right? Email
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
first email in 6 months. Hey, we have an update.
Hey!
Our deepest apologies from me and the company for the trouble getting you on board for your game.
The sound
Ugh,
I've
so
spoken
sad.
to-
So sad.
far too familiar.
I've spoken to my team to better understand the situation, and the issue is with us and backend errors, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, good old.
We are
back-end
very
error,
sorry.
Yeah.
I would like to ask.
We're sorry.
I hope you were. I'd like to ask if you were open to reconsider bringing your game to Xbox.
Simple and clear.
You'll get support from me personally. I guess he's
Oh.
a team leader or something, you
Oh.
know.
Big support. Okay.
And we'll expedite it, so you know you'll
Yeah,
get.
well, yeah. You'll get bonus stuff, things.
Yeah, I've
Cool.
spoken with many internally, and we agree that you and your game deserve much better response.
You
from
and
stuff
your
from-
game would be super cool to have on the Xbox platform to do Xbox stuff. We totally want you guys.
Yeah, and all of us agree. And even better, Nretsew, I played your game back in the first couple of
Oh
minutes,
snap!
and I liked it so much that I didn't do anything to follow up
Yeah.
on it.
So it sounds like a lot of corporate bullshit, basically.
Yeah.
道を選んだよね
Yes, face the time.
So this is more back end, more rumor, more you know, backdoor deals kind of deal.
Mm,
Xbox has been having issues, right?
yeah.
Getting games, getting support, getting a bunch of stuff. So, and often there from the Xbox defenders, there's been kind of a refrain, a thing, a claim that, oh no, Xbox does care about
They
indies and
totally
whatnot.
do care, guys. What do you
But
mean?
they, you know, something, they totally do care, but it will come soon. It will come soon. Don't worry.
Blade wetted again.
And now this comes out like, no, they've been fucking over devs for 6 months plus, and we're not the only ones, etc., etc. We've been telling them there's an error with their systems for months
Yeah,
now,
get your shit sorted, yeah.
but they haven't done anything about it. So it just kind of is more of a, yeah. So it really isn't a priority still.
Finally, am I up?
Getting with the indies. Indies aren't a priority for them.
Simple
Oof.
and clear.
And yeah, big oof. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I saw
and
that
it's
tweet. I saw that tweet from the dev, and I was like, oh shit, that sounds fucking wild.
Let me say, does the
Game
right,
Pass
so the-
support. Game Pass support. Yeah.
わかるようになりたいよ
Yeah, I said it before, right? But I always kind of felt that Xbox was kind of, the Game Pass was kind of a poison pill, a kind of a throw
It's a
things in the trash
bit
bin.
of a raw deal. Yeah, a bit of a raw deal.
Yeah, I never really saw the Game Pass model working, and I guess it worked because the Xbox just kept throwing money into it, and that's why it worked. But it never was
Hey.
self-sustainable.
Right, it's time for the big boss battle. This is gonna be.
All right.
So what
anyway,
I'm gonna
this is
do is I'm gonna build some extra stuff in case I need it. So I'm gonna build a
Alright, in the
couple-
meantime, this is the that was the email from Xbox hastily saying, no, we totally love your game, please come back.
Yeah, please
I
come
played
back.
your game and I
Please
very
come
much like it. I've looked up everything on the fandom wiki. I know everything. I've actually played it.
Yeah,
I can
please.
answer any question that I looked up beforehand.
Yeah, please come back.
Alright,
Please,
yeah.
please come back.
So that's Xbox speaking. This is from the devs themselves, right? The dev says we have an email response from Microsoft. We told them about the bugs we have, and they said yes, there are bugs, and they said, sorry, like I said in the email.
We're sorry.
However, we have ultimately decided not to publish on the Xbox platform.
Oof. 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 Big oof.
And they
Sounds
say basically like,
ha ha ha, fuck you, basically.
it's very clear that.
Oh yeah, I should take Reed. Shit. Hang on, I'm trying to think of what I'll remove Golden Glow and I'll take.
Yeah.
Take
All right. So
Reed.
we are very clear. I guess we are very confident in that similar issues will keep coming back, like non-responsiveness, more bugs, etc. This is ineffective. Blah blah blah. Basic, and then this kind of more community to Twitter after our release announcements of the first announcement of we're not going on Xbox. Why haven't other game developers encountered these problems and only you have? And then he says, well,
big thing.
Other developers have these similar issues, and they have spent at least 6 months or more to trying to complete the publishing process. Without collaborating a publisher. And most of the time was wasted on waiting for email responses or waiting for game review.
You've got a reason to die.
Blah,
Right,
blah.
let's see how we do. Let's see if we can do it.
This part is in bold, Nretsew.
Oh.
When facing exposed problems, they habitually chose to ignore these problems rather than truly solving them. That's what the game devs say about Xbox.
Oh fuck, the boss is right there, that's bad. Oh, he's spawning down there. Oh no, oh no. I probably should have blocked that off and had them all loop around. But...
And this is the end, the last line or two of the devs. Why haven't all these back-end errors that we reported to Xbox in April 2024 have been resolved until now? So they've been, it's close to half a year, like 4 months, 5 months, and now they are getting a response.
I've seen that. I've already fucked this up. I've already messed this up. I should have changed where I did my kill zone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that one.
He's walking through.
Time to go back in time. It's because my kill zone wasn't set up in the right spot, so I'm gonna have to
early enough.
Yeah. Reload save data. Yeah. So we can go back a day. Look at that. It means I'll probably have to do that raid again that I managed to
I'm seeing some good I'm seeing good fanboy response to Nretsew right
Oh yeah.
So, random Twitter account, blue checkmark though, responds to this tweet like, they're saying they're going to fix it, we don't trust it, we're out. The dev response, right? Twitter responds to that. So they are willing to fix the issues, but now you can't be bothered? Cutting your nose off to spite your face.
Right. What I'm gonna do here, because the kill zone kind of has to be here, because Reed can only reach to about there. Unless I put Reed here. Yeah, I should put Reed here. Put Ifrit there. Yeah, I'm thinking about where I wanna.
So they gave you help. And you're still not going to publish
and
again?
you spit in their face. How dare you?
Way to alienate the fans.
Way to alienate the fans. Yeah.
And there's another tweet, kind of a confusing tweet. It has a GIF of an Xbox controller superimposed over a bunch of games. This is awesome to see the response. I'm glad to help make.
I'm
it
glad
known.
I love Microsoft. Cool.
I'm
Thanks.
glad to help make it known so we can find and This is awesome to see the response. I'm glad to help make it known so we can find the and remove barriers for small devs.
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay.
I'm an Xbox gamer, and it sucks for you guys to have issues like this. Frustrating for sure, but the way y'all went about it just
The way
doesn't
y'all
sit right with me.
went about it.
Scenery here,
They
Doctor.
apologized and offered to help.
How dare you deny?
Your game looks neat, but this swords me on it. Good luck with that game.
Good luck with the game.
Hell yeah, brother. Nothing like eliminating an entire player base from buying your game.
Yeah, bro. How dare you, bro? How could you do this? Alright, put that there. How could they do this, Ellie? How dare they abandon the PlayStations and the Xboxes? It's so bad. How could they do this?
I think it's pretty wild that you guys get an offer from an employee to closely monitor your situation and help, and probably more help from a direct source within Microsoft, one that actually likes your game, but you're still not. And
you spit in
you
their
still
face.
don't want to bring it over to the platform. Melting emoji.
Yeah, how dare you do this? How could you betray your player? You played yourself or whatever the game.
Yeah, but
betrayal. Big
the
betrayal.
thing is, of course, Xbox has the smallest install base of them all, so you know, and Switch release will triple make up for any Xbox release kind of deal.
Not one step forward.
你们解决问题，还是只会增强斗恨是吧？
Okay. This should just be a case of just waiting and doing the same thing we did last time. It's annoying that I have to do this one again because of how the save works. So just gonna have to wait.
Oh, I see the first supportive tweet.
Oh.
Pull them out. Ask which Steam ID they bought it on. Also, the wording on "is not a problem you had to deal with" is incorrect. You had to deal with it the entire time. Finally, you're speaking with somebody who sent a reply from a cell phone without their signature set up.
Alright, let's
你们解决
activate
问题，还是
that.
Feel your own self to your heart's content.
Big necrosis damage. Necrosis damage, big.
天遭白死。
Gather around me, guys.
What the hell? Oh,
Oh yeah, the Tango Gameworks stuff. Yeah, did you hear about that? They got picked up by
yeah,
some
they
Korean
reformed
studio.
half of them.
Yeah, they got picked up by a Korean studio, I
还是
believe.
只会增强斗恨是吧？
For the PUBG developer.
Yeah,
Publisher.
yeah. Just kind of wild.
Nretsew, this is the good old misogyny, the Xbox.
Oh yeah, the good old Xbox Live lobbies, eh? The good old.
Don't let the door hit you on. No, don't let the door hit you on the vagina on the way out.
See, they didn't have to say vagina. Why did they say vagina? It's such a weird, like, 'cause most people would just say hit you on the ass on the way out, because that's the usual way to say it.
Yeah,
Content.
the good
Such a
old
weird-
Xbox.
such a weird way to say
Xbox
it.
Xbox lobby
Hurting my
misogyny.
friends right in front of me. I'll make you
Oh, I didn't get the crab this time either. I mean, again, I didn't really use the crab in the last one, so I guess it probably doesn't matter. I can still make at least one. I can still make one crab.
I missed this in Nretsew. This is some good old console war kind of deal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now you're just being unreasonable. Definitely not getting your game on PC or any other platform. all
Yeah,
ISSE.
totally not getting your game on PC. Totally, it'll never happen. What
He's
do you mean?
totally a lost customer who was totally going to buy the game, but not now.
Yeah, totally.
All ISSE is seeing somebody crying. Your game did poor on Steam, so no loss really.
Alright.
The good old sour grapes.
I'm just gonna do that. That's a bit of a waste. I'm gonna do this just so I can unlock these maps.
Confirmed
Oh, there is
my
a stone. Oh, that's where that stone map is. Okay, that's actually good. Okay.
Confirmed my suspicion that you guys are just lazy and didn't want to do another port. They released out, and you were like, "Oh, we just want to bitch and moan. Who cares anyways? No one was going to play your games.
No one was gonna buy your dumb game." Alright, I'm gonna give her. What do I have? Free HP, ASVDS. Give her that one. Do I have anything that would do max health? DP cost might be good actually.
Yeah,
I also have the glass cannon mystery mixes, which actually would be quite good on Ifrit, because there's no range. I don't believe there's any ranged units on this map or on this raid, so I could negative 10% health, but give her a massive. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That might actually be a good idea.
And this is I'll end on this tweet. Right, so as a reply to the whole debacle from Xbox and saying we're not going to bother any longer. GTFO to shit station then.
The shit station.
Yeah, the good old classic, the great console war never dies.
It's never ended. Yeah, it never ended. Just came back in different form. Okay, let's give it a crack. Let's try this again. We'll see, because I made some adjustments to the base, so they should take longer, hopefully, to get to us.
Fear neither hardship nor darkness.
Now they have to go all the way around, so that should hopefully give me some time to set up. And I'm gonna set up down here this time instead of setting up where I set up before.
I'm here to help.
So I think I will still put Ifrit there though, because I think Ifrit there is a good idea.
We're counting on you again today,
So
Apple.
let's think about this. Let's get Choyong down first. We'll put Choyong down here. And then get you there.
Lives are mine to protect.
You see, there he is. I wonder if I can like stall him. That would be good. Do I have anyone that has? I should have put one extra block on my fast deploys. I could have stalled him. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right, put Shu. I'm gonna put Shu down there instead. See, he doesn't have any block, which is part of the problem. And then I'm gonna go. I want to get Necrosis damage down.
To get serious now.
There.
A solo. To you.
And then I can go. Necrosis down. Let's get some extra slowdown. Let's activate that just so it can slow down a bit more. Right, and then let's do, since there's a bunch of them coming, read time. If start getting some cascading going. Oh yeah, there he is. I'm gonna go. Thinking about what I want to do here.
So, this is just from another podcast, but I've been learning through them kind of a lot of background behind the curtain details about PlayStation and whatnot, and leadership and names in general. The era of all those silly censorship might be over on PlayStation. Are you deep into the big CEO names, or know much about the big
Not
names?
particularly, no. Now I have to watch out here because the big thing with this guy is, you know, if he once he runs out of health, then we might have to. We might be in trouble.
So the CEO for a long time was Jim Ryan. Yeah, the Sony CEO was Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan was the guy who said nobody cares about backwards compatibility. Old games are bad. Live service is the future, always and always. He came in not too long ago, like 5 years ago-ish, and in that time, PlayStation has had big success. Also because of God of War. But the thing is about God of War is that it was of course approved and developed before Jim Ryan came on. And then it was released under Jim Ryan, so Jim Ryan can take credit for being amazing because big numbers while he was CEO. But Jim Ryan said live service game, every game has to be live service game. So that's kind of the reason why you had stuff like the Suicide Squad and was it Arknights and more games, Concord maybe even, and you know five different games that were live service each. Adventures maybe also.
Come on.
Also Helldivers,
No,
but that's kind of
shit. Yeah, shit's going wrong. Shit's going wrong.
Who is going through, I see.
Oh, come on. No, I don't think I've got him.
Yeah,
Got close though. I reckon if I give him another go, I might be. Yeah, he's gonna run off. Yeah, I'll let him. I'm gonna let him go. Almost had him though. Almost had him in one go. But there's only 9 enemies left. I think if I set up a proper stall tactic with some better healing, I think I can take him out.
Alright. So, Helldivers was
Oh
kind of
shit, yeah, everyone's tired. That's gonna be a problem. I need to set up another squad for this then.
So Helldivers is the exception, but basically all the live service games that Jim Ryan started and are now coming out are failing kind of bad. But there's been new CEOs coming in for like 2 months-ish, maybe a little bit longer, but very recently. And kind of right now, they already said that they were canceling like 6 live service games that were not announced yet. So a bunch of those live service games are not coming out, or Soft Life Concord, or it's like being quickly converted from live service to game you buy. So they're doing stuff. Also, the guys that are now CEO are 2 old Japanese men that very much like their old Japanese games. So this whole backwards compatibility is trash, old games are trash mentality is going to be gone.
Gonna go out the door, yeah. So you're expecting a big PlayStation comeback, basically, is what I'm gathering from this.
A little bit of more return to form, in a sense. Not that, of course, everything will be returning as usual, because all those cancelled games are expensive, and there will be games coming out like Concord, which came from the previous CEO, but now are coming out under these current CEOs. Well, yeah, the thing is about Senran is that I believe that was under the Jim Ryan guy. And the Jim Ryan guy was very... The future of gaming is God of War and Uncharted, and the rest is not valuable enough.
Will this team be able to do it?
Spider-Man, you might think Spider-Man was also his choice, but no, it wasn't Jim Ryan's choice. That was the previous CEO.
Alright, let's see if we can do it. I'm not hopeful, but we'll see if I can do it.
So, FIFO, I believe you can kind of safely blame anything bad on PlayStation on Jim Ryan, and he's gone now. So things should be looking up.
主の名を掲げこの旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
I mean, if anime hating man is the CEO, then
you're gonna get a lot of anime hating, aren't you?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. He's coming. He's coming.
And of course, non-responsiveness to Japanese devs and whatnot. Oh, the weird Japanese cat devs that aren't making the games that I like. Who cares about them? Meanwhile, Xbox is probably going to be a publisher instead of a game dev, a console maker very soon. Funny how his pulse is going in really early.
No. Yeah, well, he's very quick. I'm doing a bit of fancy stall tactics here. That might not work quite. Oh, that was not smart. That's not good. Oh, I fucked it up. Because I tried to do a stall tactic, or I stalled him, but now they're going to go up there because that one destroyed that barrier. So I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked that up. But I think I've got an idea of how I might be able to do it. I'd have to restart though, I think. Because if I go to the next day, he's going to go and kill the base, which wouldn't work. I have to kind of set it up differently. If I reload the save. I reckon it's doable though. But I don't know if I'm gonna... So what time is it? It's like 12. I've been going for about 2 hours-ish.
No. Makurao. Let me quickly look up what this. I still have the... I'm the only one who can't enter the dungeon.
Because I have to do this again.
Is that the one where it's the breast size game? No, it's something different.
Yeah, I'm thinking next time. I think when I go in and do him again, what I think I might do, and I might do this off stream, is I reckon the way to beat him is going to be to use a duelist operator. Use a 1-block duelist operator like the recent guy that I got
4 years ago. That's cancelled somewhere.
Where is he?
I mean, just go to the Japanese side. Does it say anything?
Zolu.
Last tweet, 2019.
If I give Zolu that, then I can have him block the guy.
PlayStation 4. Isn't the PlayStation 5 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, the game was just cancelled. Sites are still up though.
So yeah, because I don't want to have to do this again, I might back out of that. And what have I got new? Oh, I got new soundtrack. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. I got a bunch of score too. I can spend. I can get some resources. Get some of that. Get some of that. Because you get rewards for playing the game modes. You get things.
I really should get Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I didn't buy it because it was too foreign of a Fire Emblem game.
It's too foreign? Oh no, too foreign.
It was a kind of a... Look, it's kind of a Fire Emblem game kind of deal, but it very much didn't look like a Fire Emblem game, so I wasn't that interested. But maybe I should. It's like, one of the few games that didn't come over to Switch. So it's kind of a
I need to do the monthly team challenge thing for integrated strategy. So you guys are going to get a 2-for-1 deal. You're going to get some algorithm and some integrated strategies. So why is it on? Oh, it's probably because I haven't played it on this before. I have to get the difficulty to where I want it. Yeah, we'll do difficulty 8. Oh wait, actually no, I don't need to do difficulty 8.
Realm.
We'll go Milseas, yeah. So we get Milseas, and what else do we get? Summons gain extra HP. Oh wow! Oh Jesus! Okay, this is gonna be a strong summoning team then. What do we want to take? +2 hope, +2 squad limit. Start with +3 objective. Oh, yeah, we'll go special squad. That'll work. So, ooh, since we're doing summon team.
Why is Twitter just giving me a random drive-by shooting?
Twitter's like, hey, I heard you wanna. Oh yeah, we're gonna go Lang. We're gonna go definitely.
I want to
Lang.
kill. I want to kill Elon. Here's a tweet I can deal with.
Yeah,
All right, for the people at home, right? This is the tweet I got.
Oh no.
Just randomly, and I.
Yeah, I know all the tutorial stuff. Okay. Let's go this one. What's this? Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah. Good old Milseys. What skill do we want to use? Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds like a
Okay,
plan.
maybe I should assign roles first.
What the hell is this for stupid ass tweet? I hate her.
Get on to the alternatives, man. Gotta get on that Otako. Gotta get on that Otako grind.
So here's alright. There's this monkeypox thing going on in Sweden.
Yeah, there is
right?
the whole monkeypox nonsense. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay.
Alright, so there's monkeypox. It's kind of worrying, I guess, but it's not a big deal for now, right?
Kinda.
So here is a no source, of course, right? No links, no source, just a random tweet. Breaking whistleblower doctor, no name or anything, has just provided me a random Twitter account with links that exhibit monkeypox rash and claims that HIV rash are one and the same.
Oh yeah.
So,
Totally
rash,
legit. Totally legit.
Provided me with links that exhibit that monkeypox rash claims and HIV rash are one and the same. That sentence isn't very clear, but whatever. He's advising that anybody developing a rash of any kind, one word. Right, again. So, and he's advising that anybody developing a rash of any kind after 2 or more COVID-19 injections immediately get tested for HIV.
Of course, you gotta throw the COVID in there, don't you? You gotta.
Yeah. Well.
Let's go with a cheap healer right now. Because I'm mostly using summons anyway, so...
This is just some...
I'm gonna go with the fight.
Some conspiracy baiting, weird ass, you know... Trigger words.
COVID-19! Frogs, gay, people...
Yeah.
How dare the goose? I'm gonna go melee operator.
I mean, the last thing I saw from the COVID-19 conspiracy kind of deal was that, remember there was a vaccine being recalled?
No, I don't.
One of the vaccines for COVID was being recalled.
Because
and
reasons.
I saw, yeah, reasons, but the reason was kind of is not that effective, and the risks are a little bit higher than other vaccines, so we're going to pull this one.
It's probably not a good idea to go with that one instead of the other ones that work, quote unquote.
Yeah, but then immediately was like, oh, the MRI, NRA, etc. Oh, this is proof that the MRA never worked, etc., etc. Only problem was the vaccine that got pulled was the one that was traditional, you know, putting virus particles into vaccines. The effective ones that are still remaining are the MRA and MRA. Whatever.
Well, I mean, who really needs a fucking COVID vaccine now anyway? Let's be real.
If you never had it, it's still a better idea.
Nah, not really. You don't really need the vaccine now, let's be real. Man.
But anyway, I'm happy that MRA technique is going. Oh, sorry, we got distracted by another stupid tweet.
COVID conspiracies and other conspiracies, all the conspiracies today.
Yeah, or other, just super violent tweets that are just straight up terrorism.
Yeah. Oh, I saw one the other day that was kind of wild, which was something like it was something from the Ukraine war. It was like, oh, here is like a fucking burnt out
Convoy?
No, it was like a tunnel. It was a guy exploring a tunnel. It's like a burnt out fucking tunnel, and it's like, oh boy. It's like, that's not really something I was expecting to see on my timeline today, right? It's just, here's a bunch of fucking burnt corpses of, Russian people. Oh god. Yeah. Doesn't matter if I leak a little bit here. It's okay. But yeah, no, it was just like, it's kind of weird how like people get really fucking antsy about the anything lewd, right? But then it's okay to have fucking flat fucking real life gore on the timeline uncensored. You know? I'm just like, god damn.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you're looking at pretty much any fucking tweets that involve the Ukraine war, because there's a high likelihood you're going to be seeing some dead bodies.
Yeah, I am watching the Ukraine war. I follow that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been following it particularly. It's just anytime you see a tweet from it, you just have to be careful, because you never know when you're going to get fucking jump scared.
The thing is that I'm not getting much dead bodies, more just, oh, your Ukraine has taken another town, has blown up this bridge, etc., etc. I think it's more of a, I get a certain amount of Ukraine, and it is not the dead bodies with torn limbs. It's more of the dry reports of, hey, you fighting cited in very unpronounceable name of small village.
Ooh, that's good. I'll take that. That means I can promote my link.
But yeah, where I left off was mRNA vaccines, very cool. You can make vaccines right away, very fast, good stuff. I don't know how monkeypox, if it's a virus or anything.
I don't know the specifics about it. All I know is that it's been around for a while. It was spreading quite a bit in Africa for a bit. I believe it is sexually transmitted, or mostly bodily fluid transmitted.
Yeah, I saw just more contact transmitted, not air, but if I handing you the forks, my cutlery, you might get infected.
Might get infected, right?
More of close contact, sharing, sitting in a room, sitting in the same couch, touching the same remote, that kind of deal.
Oh, I can get my Derringer automatically labeled. Let's do that. Get Derringer out.
Alright, I'm getting another stupid Doctor Doom Marvel.
It's such an interesting kind of. Oh, this is a map I've not played before. I might go second skull on you, and I'll go that skull on you. It's interesting how your Twitter timeline is like, oh, here's monkeypox, COVID, Ukraine war, vaccine shit, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, time for wild shit.
Random shooting each other, random shooting somebody on a bike from a car for no reason on the highway. I've invited the Ukraine war into my timeline.
Yeah, I invited it. It was invited.
But I haven't invited COVID conspiracies women that are nearly naked or completely naked, or what is this, wrestling or something? I don't care. Or shocking moments. I don't care. Oh look, here's a woman with big breasts on a roller coaster. Look at her breasts moving around as the G-forces apply.
Jiggly, jiggly.
With a account name of NFT Badger. NFT.
Yeah, the NFT the crypto NFT shilling's definitely a thing.
And it's also so over. It's also very funny.
Yeah, NFTs are pretty deep. Yeah.
I have a personal conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
Kinda. That that AI is kind of just a next grift.
It kind of is a little bit. I don't disagree with you on that. I think AI is definitely going that direction where, because people think AI is more, it's better than it actually is. Like, it's not actually as good as people make it out to be.
Yeah.
That's the problem with AI. Like, it's cool. There are cool things you can do with AI, and if utilized properly, it can lead to some interesting, like, it's good for helping with certain, like, repetitive processes and certain, doing certain things. The issue comes when it kind of, people, just generate fucking art with it that's, just slop, right? That's kind of the problem. But if you used it as part of an actual creative process to, like, automatically determine certain color type things, it could be quite useful.
But the thing is, that's not the AI that the big tech wants to sell you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
The thing that AI, that the big tech wants to sell you, is that AI will be used for everything.
Yeah, that's the problem. What direction do I want to go? I might go for the trader, so I'm gonna go top zone. And I got my Derringer.
Is this a mission or a training session?
What's the second skill of Milsey's do again?
Because AI, you had Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is still kind of around, but not really. Stupid meme stuff. Bitcoin is still kind of around, but then NFTs, oh great, NFTs. Oh, I guess
the
not
NFT
really
market kind of crashed, is what happened, I believe.
I guess I was kind of wrong. Blockchain was the big buzzword, right?
Oh shit. Yeah.
It was blockchain that was the buzzword. Everything has to be on the blockchain, etc., etc. Well, you move fast.
Yeah, he's fast boys. Yeah.
When he's attacked, he's going to move fast.
Yes, yes, he's one of those types of guys.
So, the blockchain was the big buzzword, and then everybody had to invest in the blockchain, or they'll be forever left behind, etc., etc. And then it collapsed, and nobody cared.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. Doesn't matter.
And after that, it became, oh no, you have to do the NFTs. NFTs, everything NFTs, governance via NFTs, etc., etc. Big art, big investment, big money. Oh, you have to do NFTs. And then NFTs, nobody cared. And I kind of feel that AI is kind of a last grift in a sense.
Probably not going to be the last grift, but it's definitely next in line, right? Where they're trying to sell. I think when you try to sell AI as like a product, is when it kind of falls apart.
The thing why I feel it's kind of a last grift, Nretsew, is kind of it's a little bit of an extension of the NFT grift and the blockchain grift. It's kind of a push to to do things more digitally, everything in the digital world. But kind of more importantly, what kind of who benefited from the NFT thing, Nretsew? Who benefited from the crypto buzz?
Scammers.
チームでの戦い
Besides them.
慣れてるから任せて
All the scammers, yes, please.
Yeah, the scammers. All against realize shield.
Nvidia.
Oh yeah, Nvidia.
Graphics card.
Yeah.
And what happens to require a lot of graphical processing to work, Nretsew? Maybe all those AI data centers need a lot of graphical processor chips that are very suitable for this kind of thing. So maybe this whole AI thing is kind of pushed by Nvidia and whatnot, and chip makers to keep their profits high. And they are just gassing investors up that then are gassing Nvidia and chip makers up to gas each other up into infinity for a thing that is vapor.
Let's do that one.
So this is what I kind of mean by the last grift. Because after AI is done, what are you going to do with all this investment from the past 10 years of from you know crypto into
what do you
NFTs.
think of I don't even remember, Joshua. I haven't been looking at chat. I haven't been
It
looking
was
at
like the dungeon that only I could enter.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember
I
that
haven't.
manga.
Yeah.
I have not looked into it. I heard it's good though. But so yeah, I kind of feel that the AI is kind of the last in line, and there's no real pivot away from AI because it's just too big. You could kind of pivot away from NFTs with all your graphic cards, kinda. But what do you do after AI is useless, and what are you going to do with all those chips? Are you going to sell them to Microsoft or whatever to do cloud gaming? That doesn't make money.
Yeah. Where's the money on that? Yeah.
So this is kind of my more prophecy, I guess. My prophecy, a prophecy of doom. Maybe I am
Ellie
Dr. Doom.
Doomer confirmed right here on the stream.
Maybe I am the Dr. Doom.
Maybe you are Maybe you were the Dr. Doom all along.
In that AI doesn't have a real life use in what big tech is selling.
Yeah, yeah, because the way that like Samsung and Apple and all that are selling it, I definitely agree with you. It doesn't have like it's basically just a digital assistant, and I already have a digital assistant that I never use, right? So what am I going to actually use it for, right?
Yeah.
That's the inherent issue with AI. The issue isn't like if AI was being used for how I believe like some software, like, you know, Clip Studio Paint was planning to use it before they got bullied out of doing it, where it's like, okay, you can use it to like generate a generic background or something, right? Or you can use it to generate like, if you're trying to decide how you want to do the lighting, you could generate like a lighting model within the drawing that will show you, hey, this is how the lighting could look, right?
Yes.
Or other stuff like that, right? Stuff that like would actually be useful is not the stuff that's being marketed. The stuff that's being marketed, Ellie, is stuff like, hey, I can get my AI to do my maths equations for me.
And
I can get my AI to automatically translate my my phone call, right? Oh, I can use my AI to do, you know, take notes for me and then summarize those notes, right? That's the stuff that's being sold by big tech, and I really don't think most end users give a shit. I'll be real. I don't think people, like, cause, again, you know, Siri and, you know, Google and all these, you know, Bixby and stuff, right? All of these, you know, big digital assistants, right? They already exist. And people, I don't. Do you use your digital assistant, Ellie? Have you ever used?
Absolutely not.
Bixby or Google or Siri if you're on an iPhone, right? Have you ever used the thing, right?
Never.
I think I only ever used it to do like, whatchamacallit. I only ever really used it when I was, doing timers, right? I'd ask it, hey, set a timer for so-and-so, and then when I got my watch, I don't need to do that anymore. I can just use my watch, right? So it's like, there's I feel like the issue is they're selling it the wrong way, right? They shouldn't be trying to sell it as the next digital assistant, because I've often felt like big tech has this problem where they're not fucking human. And what I mean by that is they are so detached from...
So there's this line, this quote I somewhere saw, like,
Actually, I'm gonna take plot poppadour instead.
I can maybe find the quick quotes.
Yeah, the issue is that they're so detached from what the ordinary person is doing with their software that they can't figure out what is actually going to be useful, because maybe having that digital assistant stuff is like really cool and super useful for them, right? But for like a normal human, it's not really that great. It's not really that useful for like the ordinary guy who's like only really cares about just normal stuff.
Yeah, all right. I can't find the quote. It was from some lengthy, some self-published article, which was kind of neat. Was also kind of very doom on AI, and I agreed enough to agree, but not enough to remember the things inside of it.
By the way, I fucking love this battle theme. It's so good.
The thing I kind of vaguely remember is a quote in that the heads of big tech that are making things are not are not living the lives that you and I live, and therefore are making solutions for not us.
They're making solutions to problems that we don't have is the problem, right? Like, straight up, that is actually what the problem is they don't... Like, it's like Microsoft Copilot, right? You remember the Copilot thing everyone was talking about a while ago? It's very similar to that, where who the fuck asked for that, right? Who asked for having Microsoft fucking spy on you for like every 3 minutes, and take screenshots of your fucking like shit, right? Who actually asked for that? Because I didn't fucking ask for that.
So that is the issue with AI, that it's not giving me a solution for a problem that I actually kind of have. And the problems that it did solve is not a problem that the big tech is offering. No, it's not a solution that big tech is offering. That is what kind of scrappy people are doing on their own, breaking laws. Stealing a bunch of images to make our fancy is stealing, and is not what the big tech wants. It's way too resource intensive, doesn't make any money, creates issues that people get offended by. Triple not making any money.
Yeah. Massive no money.
Yeah, massive no money. And what the AI does want to sell you is kind of a chatbot. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a chat assistant. Yeah.
Which
I don't think most people are like. I know like there's a few people that have said that they've gotten use out of doing the ooies, right? Doing the ooies, right? But I just don't really see how. Yeah, I just don't see the benefit, I guess, right? I don't see how it actually is it benefits people on the day-to-day. Who do I want to replace here? Because I want to put...
So, and also, of course, even when they're not stealing pretty pictures from anime sites, they're stealing wholesale articles and scanning in YouTube movies from Disney and Nintendo and whatever, and Warner Brothers. So they're immediately embroiled into big legal battles that are way more likely to win on the side of the not tech world.
Yeah.
Where Uber had the advantage of big governments are very, very lazy. Stuff like the New York Times and Disney and whatever are not lazy. They immediately going to sue.
Oh, this is bad.
I'm not sure what you're doing, and
Bad of being a dumbass. That's what I'm doing. Probably gonna have to have that guy leak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him leak. At least the battle theme slaps though. The battle theme for these maps is really good.
yeah. So the thing about big tech, the not big tech, anything that's not massively into AI is going. I'm suing right now, instead of being kind of government lazy. If well, maybe this is the next big, maybe this will be making tax money later on, so maybe not ban it right away. The business people are saying this is the future, so we're not going to regulate it right away.
Right away.
We'll deal with it later. Kind of big government stance with most things is. Corporation doesn't like when you do that to corporations, though. Right? Corporations are very quick to complain about that stuff. So, big tech is being sued by corporations that are for their writing and art and videos or whatnot. Government doesn't like misinformation, having to deal with more stuff. Police are complaining, law is complaining, companies are complaining to government, etc., etc. So government doesn't like AI, and then it's just too expensive, doesn't really work. People don't like it. It's not going to be a thing. Very simple.
Well, we'll see how it goes, right? We'll have to. Lost someone. Oh no. Yeah, we'll have to see how it kind of plays out in the end, I think. Milsey's save the day, Milsey's. There you go.
The people in chat can weigh in our AI is complete trash, and we'll be
like, I'm a little bit more like optimistic on AI because I do see. Oh yay, Reed! I like Reed. I do see some potential. Also, you get to see that live 2D as well. So, yay, live 2D. She moves. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh yeah, now I see. Yeah, I'm a little bit on the delay on the stream.
Ooh, fancy book. Fire.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
And a pouch that are staying. Oh no, it's the hair.
Yes, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Also, I can immediately look at getting her leveled up too, which might be good. So I'll do that, and then we have. Okay, we're gonna go down this way. The prophecy. Lucius' team has found a large cave. Connect the cables and slowly track the survey equipment. Gain a random collectible. Fuck it. You only live once. Let's go. Still working. Hey, got some money out of it. That's quite good. Oh, we can keep going. Oh, okay. Gain one hope. Oh, okay.
So Samuel, you're saying that AI is going to fail completely and Nvidia will go bankrupt.
I don't know. I mean, I think Nvidia is due to get their ass clapped in the same way Intel's getting its ass clapped right now, because that's kind of a bit of a thing.
No, Intel is kind of in a better position, I feel, than Nvidia, because as soon as this AI bubble is bursting and all of tech is going to like a tenth of their value, Nvidia is going to suddenly all their selling of chips is going to dry up in an instant.
Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go
all their growth, Nretsew, the line is going to go down.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How can line go down, Ellie? We can't have that.
Yes.
We can't
they
have
need to-
line go down. No! How could that happen? That's bad. Have line go down bad. No line go down. Can't do it. It's not allowed.
That's not capitalism.
Yeah. How dare they? How dare they have line? How dare line go down? Yeah. No, because I mean Intel's been getting its shit kicked in for a bit, which is I think it's quite. I just don't want VAs and artists to get robbed. I get it from that perspective, Samu, but there's I feel like there are ways to do AI that's not exploitative. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say I'm an artist, right? And also that guy's gonna leak, but whatever. If I'm an artist and I created my own AI based off my own work, right? And use that to basically assist the process. Maybe not replace the process, but assist the process. I don't really see why that technology should be, you know, you're not allowed to do that, right? No, the technology is bad no matter what, right? I think that it's a bit reductive to just be like, we need to completely destroy the technology because it can be abused, right? I guess is my point.
So the thing about that for me is more that it won't make any money, right?
Therefore, yeah, no, that's the problem. It wouldn't make money anyway, yeah.
So the AI... It will collapse in the same way that NFTs is, right? NFTs are dead. They're not gone, but they're dead. And I kind of see AI going to a similar place, where the only use of AI is people making funny chatbots and stealing a bunch of arts from the Boru sites to make their own models. That's kind of the extent of it. And every now and again it will try to be used as a customer service, and then it will fail, and then humans will get back in after a small controversy. And yeah. I do think, Nretsew, that for the small mod project, it will be VAs it will either be temporary, but if they want to a serious mod, they will get voice actors for their bigger roles.
Yeah, because that was a big drama on Nexus, was people using AI to... But the thing is what I don't like about the whole modding issue is, in Skyrim particularly, because that's what I'm familiar with, that's my wheelhouse, right? There has been, like, VA simp for Skyrim for, like, fucking years before the AI came on the scene, right? There was there's, like, I think it is literally called, like, VA sync, which is essentially just taking the vanilla voice and splicing it in certain ways to make it sound like different words, right? Using software, right? It's not like generative AI where it generates a model and stuff. It's a bit different than that. And I was reading a write-up about it at some point, and the issue is, like, people got really iffy about AI because, oh, you're taking the voice actor's voice and you're doing stuff with it, and it's like, I understand that, but if you were mad, why are you only mad about it now, and you weren't mad about it, like, fucking X many years ago when people were doing this with other things, right? That's where I kind of question it. And because one of the mods that triggered this was someone made some dommy mommy fucking whatever mod using... There's some follower that was some dommy mommy or something, right? And the voice actor was mad about it, but I'm just like, if they had not used AI and they had used, like, the VA simp thing to do exactly the same thing, right? Would there be any, like, hubbub about it? Would there be any hubbub about it if it was a different kind of mod that wasn't like a dommy mommy type whatever follower type mod? You know? Like, I question the motivations is my problem, right? I question the motivations of people sometimes with this stuff a little bit. So what do I want here? SP on auto recovery skills. I'll just take auto recovery. Maybe that'll work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the boss on this, but I'm I'm actually only trying to get the all of the interview story stuff because I'll read it later. Read and Shu is back. Hey, all right, we got that done, and also to do the mission because there's a mission on this map.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that I am foreseeing a future where AI, as we kind of know it, as generative AI, will be kind of, like I said, pushed to the small groups, and
you guys are nicer about that than I am. Yeah.
about what AI?
I believe so. I believe that's what he means.
Chat, talking to chat, very difficult. Conversations go by. No, it will be banished to the realm of small enthusiast groups, and
it's gonna be banned.
Companies that try it and then will immediately be smacked down because it will fail. Just like the Olympics and NFTs. Have you heard that small story?
Was this something about the Olympics? I don't know. I haven't been following the news, yeah.
The news was that this is the first year that there's no Sonic and Mario at the Olympics.
Okay.
A reason given, although I don't know how true this is that it's because the Olympics wanted to do things with NFTs and blockchain. And I don't think they ever did something with NFTs and blockchain, but this is, of course, something they decided 4 years ago, when NFT and blockchain was a big hype for a second. And Nintendo said, "Nah, we're not going to."
Nah. Nintendo said, "No, fuck you."
We're not going to NFT Bowser or whatever. So that was an immediate no from Nintendo, and therefore there was no Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
But that's kind of the thing I see with AI. Like in 4 years, there will be something that was decided today, or 1 year ago, it was decided to we'll do something with AI, and will be done in 2 years' time, but by that time AI is already. But he's dead.
No, he's gonna run off. Oh well.
Oh, that guy, the guy on the dragon.
Oh well.
On
I
the
forgot that
dragon.
lane was a thing. I should probably get a dragon set up for that then.
Yeah, Zero Lane is kind of blue there.
The Zero Lane, yeah. I watched an hour-long lore video on a Zero Lane last night. It was a good video actually. Guy does like a timeline. It wasn't a really professional like overview of the lore of a Zero Lane, but there's some interesting stuff there because I don't normally read the story in Lane. So yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, I see AI as being a mistake in 3 years' time. Like some company decided today to do something with AI and it will be done in 3 years, and by 3 years...
I do think that there's way too much hysteria around it though. I think people overreact about it, which is the part of it, because people go fucking absolutely ballistic whenever you mention AI or NFTs or any of that stuff, and I just think people need to calm down. It's not worth getting fucking super anti-over, right? Because if it's gonna fizzle out on its own, right? If it's gonna fizzle out on its own and not really accomplish anything, then why get worked up about it? Right? It just seems silly to me, right? It just seems silly to get really fucking like neurotic about it.
I'm not going to say that you can't get worked up, by the way.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying you can't either. I just think it's weird, right? Like, it would be like if I got super fucking angry constantly about, I don't know, oh, how dare these leftists fucking put shit in their movies or whatever, like, I don't know, I just don't feel the need to voice, oh, how is that? Oh yeah, I did, I completed the task, good. I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking, because I'm distracted by games and I'm rambling, but it's just, I feel people need to be more strategic about what they get mad about sometimes, right? Like, I think you should get mad about payment processors doing shit, because that, like, one, it affects more than just fucking, you know, artists on DL site, but it also affects fucking a whole fucking host of shit. Ooh, that's a new map, isn't it? Oh, that map I hate, so I'm gonna do this map. This might be the end of the run here, boys. Might be about to get fucked over. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I'm reminded of, like, I feel like I sound a bit like Econ going on about how, oh, why are you guys getting annoyed about payment processes? This was inevitable, or some fucking dumb shit that he was saying, which I found to be really ironic, considering that not long after that whole debate happened with me and him, the fucking, the fucking, whatchamacallit, happened where, the news about the guys going to see Visa or MasterCard happened. So it was almost like, it's almost poetic in a way.
Want a candy?
I didn't see that first part. I guess.
Oh, you didn't see the argument? Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it because it was dumb Twitter drama. So you don't need to worry about it, honestly.
Mine to protect. I'm prepared.
Alright, so this is a random Twitter thing, but it's national.
Oh yeah.
First off, I saw a tweet from Geert Wilders, the far right politician that doesn't say vaccines are the devil, but also thinks
right wing man, big right wing man.
Yeah. A Ukrainian is stuck in a hotel, 4-star hotel.
Oh yeah.
And he's written to the county, I guess, saying, "Hey, this sucks. Can't I have a house, please?
Can I have a free house? Can I have free house?"
But the thing is, so the Geert Wilders guy says, "If you're complaining, fuck off."
Based.
However,
based. Fuck yeah, if you're complaining. Fuck yeah, if you're complaining, then just fuck off.
However, Nretsew, living in a hotel room is not a house. It's a terrible place.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, I mean, it's a 4-star hotel. It's not that bad. Be real here. Come on. Like, okay, first piece of context, right? Is he like a refugee, or is he like a fucking...
Yeah, he is.
Okay, he's a refugee, and he's been put in a fucking 4-star hotel. I think he can fucking suck it up for a bit until he can, like, get his shit together.
He's been sucking it up for 2 whole years.
Well, what's he been doing? Has he got a job? Is he working? Is he, like, what's going on here, right? Like, fucking find a house. Get into a rental property or something. I don't fucking know, right? Like, why is he demanding a house, is my question.
Because he's been trying to find a house for 2 years. And he's
yeah,
still in a
and
hotel.
a bunch of other people have probably been trying to find a house for 2 years. What makes him special?
Well,
like the question is, right, is he owed a house, right? And I would argue no, he's not owed a house. Oh, fuck, it's this map. I hate this map.
The thing is, right, so he's not saying... Really, he's not saying... he does say... Well, this is kind of the thing, right? He's not saying... it's a little bit more complex.
Okay. Well, I'm listening.
The normal process is that you put in a hotel for a couple months at most.
Right.
And then you get transferred to a rental house or something.
Uh-huh.
He's been there for 2 years.
Okay, well, why?
And he's saying...
Is the question.
I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Like, you know, there's a point... So there's a point where you go from... You know,
well, there's a point where you kind of just question, right? Like what, like, because again, I'm lacking like the context. If he was only meant to be for so and so months, why Has he now
Yes.
like what is the reason behind him? Like, is he just not like, is he not able to find a house? Is he just a fussy motherfucker? And right, is he just being a fucking fussy man and not taking the houses that are being like suggested to him? Is there like, is he can he literally just not find a house in the market? Right, like again, there's things here that I feel need to be kind of considered, right? Because if it's just because like, I mean, because again, I'm thinking about it, it's like a 4-star hotel. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's like, I mean, is it gonna kill him to be in the 4-star hotel? Is it infested with roaches? Like, what's going on, right? Like,
So he's been. The normal process is that you, as a refugee, you're putting a hotel for a while. If there's no adequate place in a assignment center, you're putting in a hotel for a while, which is kind of worse than an assignment center, because an assignment center is kind of constructed, designed to house a refugee. An hotel is for you to stay the night and then go out into the city for the rest of the day. In the assignment center, you have small ass houses that you could reasonably stay for a while, not with your own, with washing machines and whatnot, etc. The shower.
Where do you wish to
Normally you're putting a hotel and then, oh, there's a room over, there's somebody, there's space now. Then you're put over there. However, he did from this small as preview subheader article, because there's a paywall. He says there's been people coming in later and having been assigned a place before him.
okay, so he's getting snubbed in the queue basically, and he's like, why am I getting snubbed in the queue? Well, that's a reasonable fucking problem.
So he's been this is kind of thing. This is kind of difficult because it's some weird ass. He says that the ventilation is bad, food sucks.
Okay, yeah. So now he's. I feel like he's just compounding issues to try and get his way there a little bit. Based on
well, this is the thing, right? This is from a person who says, get the fuck out. This is not. I can't read his letter because it's damn. Oh wait, here it is.
Oh wait.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's working as a chef.
I'm gonna lose 3 life points. I don't feel like fighting that.
So he can't open his window. So there's no ventilation, no natural ventilation. The food he gets is taken from the. He's a chef. He's working as a chef, but the food that he's getting is made from the cheapest ingredients, without pepper, without salt, pepper, or other spices.
All right.
The hotel doesn't want to do anything else. He wants to start a family and whatnot.
Yeah, as you do, yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Yes, this thing will probably work.
Oh, so that he does have a girlfriend.
Oh well, that's good. He's not being an incel. That's good for him.
No, so he's working as a chef and has a girlfriend, but the food he gets in the hotel is made from the cheapest ingredient without spices or anything. He can't open a window, so there's no ventilation, and he sees people getting apartments before him, even though they came after him.
Well, I feel like the apartments before him, even though they came after him, I think that's definitely a valid complaint to have in this regard, personally. But I just think that a lot of it is like, yeah, okay, that's you're having it rough, but you're fucking, on some level you do have to kind of just fucking tough it up a little, just a little bit.
and he tries to get a house, because he's a Ukrainian, his immigration status is a little bit more iffy.
Well, yeah, because he's refugee. Ukrainian.
Well, no, there's refugee, and there is Ukrainian refugee, which is a different kind of, a little bit more iffy as an immigration status than a regular refugee, because this guy could go to Ukraine, to an area that isn't in direct conflict, even though the nation is at war, but there are nations where there's hunger and war all over. I mean, people from Gaza, those are refugees. But you could go to Ukraine and not get bombed. Therefore, his status as refugee is a little bit more iffy. Therefore, if he's going to get a house, an apartment, a thing, and his status gets revoked, and he'll have to leave, then his mortgage won't get paid anymore, etc., etc. Complications. Therefore, he says, "All right, I'm getting refused because I'm a refugee. The county is keeping me into a hotel room that sucks. Hey county, get me a regular apartment and I won't be on your payments. You don't have to pay this hotel room anymore."
Yeah, be win-win situation for everyone.
Yeah, help me get an apartment and you won't have to pay for me anymore. That's what I kind of read into it. Of course, you can read into it, Ukrainian refugee is complaining, fuck off then.
I think there's a little bit of, I can see it from both perspectives in a sense. Oh, this is bad, I might not make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I don't think we're gonna make it.
I'll be care of temperature stable.
Ooh, that looks iffy. There's a bunch of people on the corner.
It's gonna be doing damage to the boss. That's gonna be the next problem. I need to start doing damage to him.
To the big guy in the middle.
Yeah, the big guy in the middle. He's on a time limit. If I run out of time and don't kill him in time, I'll be fucked. So.
No, I saw you very concerned.
If I'm lucky, I should be able to do it.
I'm prepared, your life.
I don't see a timer right now.
No, you don't see the timer. It's just a natural timer. We'll see if we make it or not.
They don't seem to do anything right now. It just seems some falling action.
Almost there. Yeah, no, we're getting there. We might do it. I need to get more
your
arts.
Discord
I'm
call
waiting
is a
for.
little
I need
bit
arts
ahead.
damage on him right now. Is what I need.
Alright, this is such a small news article that I don't see anything in the national news. This is a small as article, and the big politician is complaining about something that is kind of reasonable actually.
And I think we got him. Yay! Yeah, we did it! We did it!
Close right now.
It's kind of close, but
yeah,
we got it.
he's
We got it. We got it. Awesome. We don't need to worry about the end. We don't need to worry about the ending. That's just the same ending you normally get for doing a run. So that's good. Completed the mission. That's the main thing. Needed to do the mission because it's a monthly mission. So get that done. Get some levels. Get some stuff. Yeah, I know. I get level. Get furniture.
As you do.
Yeah. There's a fun furniture you get for that, and then oh, you get a skin if you get up to the final level. What does that look like? Ooh, it's a nice. I don't have her. It's a nice skin for her though. It's quite cool. Okay, let's have a look. Oh wait, no, I wanted to look at. Yeah. Oh, I got some exhibition full stuff. Got some new relics. Alright, that's good. Oh well, I reckon that's probably enough Arknights for the day. I think I'm pretty much Arknights out. Finished my dailies. Got that done. So yeah, first Nretsew stream, guys. Fun times. Hopefully I'll do some more streams as I go along. I'm thinking I might do some reverse collapse, although I don't know if I want to start a new save file for that because I'm already a bit through it. You guys will have to watch the start of reverse collapse on your own. You'll have to watch the story. You'll have to DSP it. You'll have to watch the watch the game on YouTube or whatever, and then come back to the stream.
Remember though, you have the massive benefit of having me here to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't have you here, I'd probably just focus on the game and talk about what I was doing in the game, right? You know, just narrate what I was doing. But because you were here, you get to nut off about your fun your refugee politics and AI and other fun topics of the day. But anyway, it's been good.
Wait 1 second.
Oh, well, what I'll do is I'll switch back.
There is a
idle.
Nintendo Direct.
Oh, really? There we go. Just switching back to. Now we're on idle.
Let me quickly go. Let's watch it here. It says it's today for me, in 22 hours.
Oh shit! That's pretty cool. I might be. Will I be able to be around for that? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't really care that much about it. If it's a Nintendo Switch 2, then I might care. But if it's not a Nintendo Switch 2, I'm probably not going to care that much.
I don't know. It says it's a tour of the Nintendo Museum, so it's probably not fun, super fun stuff. Okay. But who knows? Maybe they will have.
Who knows? It'll be they'll get to the end of the museum and they'll be like, "Oh, what's that? Haha! We'll tell you about that next time." Nretsew is Ellie's hallucination. Ellie, imaginary friend. Yeah, just like Pepe, cute little Pepe. Oh man.
Maybe if you could throw some filters on there, you could make it a moving drawing.
Could, yeah. I was mucking around with some of the color options and stuff, and some other stuff, so I could do that.
I think you could throw the saturation up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna work on that live. I'll work on because when I set up stuff for doing reverse collapse or something else, I'll probably do some other fancy things. Put some fancy GIFs on the stream. I want to see if because I know there's a way that you can rip the sprites out of GFL and animate them. I want to look into seeing how to do that because I know Saya has like little animated sprites on his stream, and I kind of want to have that. But I'll have a look. But anyway, I don't have the ending screen made up, so it's gonna be a cold. It's gonna be a cold end for now until I get the end because I didn't see it in the Dropbox you sent me. I couldn't find the.
Oh really? I thought, well,
maybe you didn't.
That'd be a very cold ending.
It'll be a very cold end, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So anyway, I guess we'll catch you guys later on in the week. Normal time, normal stream.
Yeah. Though I won't be streaming. I'm not going to stream the Nintendo Direct. It's 10 minutes long. I'm not going to set up the whole stream for 10 minutes. But I'll be watching it and we'll be talking about it, I guess, next week. Although a bunch of our news is already pre-discussed.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how we haven't talked about anime yet, so we can talk about anime. Yeah. We've got 2 episodes of anime to talk about next week, so it should be.
Well,
good.
I have more of 2 episodes that you'll talk about.
Well, we'll see.
Have you been watching a new anime show, or
I haven't? I might start doing Too Many Failed Heroines maybe this week. I don't know. See if I got time. I'll see what happens. But anyway,
there have been good episodes every single week. So
yeah, I'll have fun times catching up. Yeah. So anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Later. Bye. Hitting the button in 3.